Hello. I believe we're running now. Wait, okay. It's on. I had to plug everything back into the fucking fires. The fires. Please give me a sign out there you're live. Please give me something live that I press the right buttons. Hello. Hello, Stonefist. Filos jueves. Hello, everybody. YouTube, tell me you're good. I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm good. Basement's fine. I packed all my shit up, put it back, put the PC back. Someone on YouTube, give me a sign. Give me a sign, YouTube. Is YouTube working? I'm double checking YouTube's working. Oh, I think it's working. I think it's working. Okay. Hello, YouTube. Someone on YouTube, give me a sign. Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Hi, everybody. I'm okay. LA is half of LA is burned down. Not half of it, that's way too much. But a lot of LA is burned down. I haven't seen any of it. I know about a lot of personal friends whose houses burned down. Friends who are also lightly spared. Everyone can hear me? Is Balatro super loud or no? Stop. I was doing Balatro right before this here. Let me see if I can turn off this music. I can't lose this game though. I should finish it real quick. Hello everyone. We're back. It's a Jueves. I'm okay. Thank you everyone for your concern. Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Consumer Product. Thank you for making me come. Hurricane winds. It was very scary week. I think it's over. I hope it's over. They caught a dude. They arrested a dude trying to start a fire right by my house in the fucking park. I went down there and saw the cops. So, thank God for that. I would have gone up like fucking, would have blown up like the Godfather. I cleared all the brush. My whole house is wood. I wonder if Joe's gonna hop on tonight. Wouldn't mind playing some games, some Purity of Essence, Path of Exile. Oh shit! I forgot to open. I gotta open. I'm really slipping, guys. I haven't even opened up the calls. Totally slipping here, one truck. All right, here we go. Oh, let me get this WhatsApp open. So yeah, no plans. Doing dry January. And life is good. I didn't burn down. If you need private firefighters, me and the boys are on standby. Shirtless, oiled, and moist. Okay, consumable brand product. You know, there's actually a huge demand for the private firefighters on this thing. One sec. I gotta get my fucking... I got a sody pop. Let me see if Joe's around, too. But yeah, that's about it. That's the long and short of it. We are a little behind, but we have a lot of new exciting things to announce soon, but we're a little behind. All right, you know, sorry, this is burning me up. I have to finish this Balatro game. I was really on one. I'm really close. I just fucked up though. I just blew the game because I screwed my what's it called? We call it. I got my hand size too small, but I'm about to lose. But just bear with me. I got to show them real quick. Then we'll take your calls. Oh yeah, shit. That's what I forgot to talk about. Rest in peace, David Lynch. True fucking genius. One of the like true fucking master. I don't know, like. David Lynch is so fucking brilliant. He's like, you can't do what he does. No one can. Like, David Lynch will do stuff that would be like objectively terrible if anyone else do it. It's so bizarre, and it works, and it's so genius. Like, there is no other David Lynch. There's just David Lynch. That really. We're gonna have a little marathon of David Lynch movies on the Discord this Sunday. You should come by. Well, fuck, if you're home, Put on a movie tonight. Put on Eraserhead tonight. Put on fucking Blue Velvet tonight. And if you've never seen a David Lynch movie, you really have to. Immediately. That's how we're doing watching now. And fuck, I wish I wasn't saying the stupid fucking Balatro music behind me. Not that great music, obviously, but. Sorry, I'm just gonna finish this Balatro game. Almost done. I think a lot. Okay, hey, what's up? You're live.
Hey Johnny, how are you?
I'm good.
That's good. I'm sorry, I had a question. I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say.
No worries, man.
I'm sorry.
No, don't worry.
Oh, but how have you been for the past couple of weeks? Because I know the LA fires and.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was apocalyptic.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let's continue.
Yeah. No, that's it. It was quite scary. I was scared.
Yeah, I live pretty close to Altadena, and the sky looked like fucking hell.
Like Dark Souls 3, man.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up, man? How you doing? Did you have to evacuate or anything, or?
Yeah. Wait, give me a second. My brother's trying to knock on my door. Give me a second. I'm back.
What's up, man? What you really need?
Any new songs in the works?
Yes, we have an entire new album. We haven't announced it yet. We're a little bit behind. We're gonna be finishing it in 2 months. So.
That's good.
We're supposed to be.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
No. What's up?
I was gonna say, is it gonna be as good as Rat Wars?
Fine, quite. That's really up to you to decide. It's up to the people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speak. Oh.
So yeah, I can't say.
Okay. Can I tell you something impressive that I found out recently?
Sure.
I watched some of your older performances, and the one thing that really stuck out was I saw your guys' performance of like an upload on YouTube from The Smell back in 2008, and one of the songs, "Tabloid Soars." I didn't think that was you on the bass. That sort of metallic noise. I thought that was like a synthesizer. How the fuck did you do that to your bass?
That is a it's the Boss. Oh shit, I'm gonna fucking lose. I fucked this up. Oh, no disc. Oh, I really blew it. Oh. Okay, sorry. That's it's the Boss pitch shifter going up 2 octaves with the Sans amp cranked, so it's super distorted.
Ooh.
Oh man, this fucking blows. I can't believe I lost this one. This sucks.
So I know you guys have made like noise music in the past.
Woo!
I want to ask.
Sorry, I'm getting off this thing. Sorry, I won.
Okay.
Sorry.
Have you ever listened to Merzbow?
Yeah, of course.
That artist is kind of like it just blows my mind how he just kind of like blends his sounds and mix it all in a sense where it's like so noisy, but yeah, it feels nice. I don't know how to describe it.
It's noise, baby.
Mm-hmm. I remember watching your guys' Amoeba video, and you had mentioned that you liked My Bloody Valentine. What's your favorite song by them?
Oh, Soft as Snow. Actually, I think I'm on the. I love all their albums, but I think Isn't Anything is my favorite. The more punky, kind of jankier one. because all the songs are so different. Obviously, Loveless is still a masterpiece, but yeah, I love Isn't Anything, and that song. That was the first song of theirs I heard. I remember reading the description of My Bloody Valentine, and I was like, "What the fuck does this band sound like?" And I heard that song, and I was like, "Oh, shit, this is amazing." Yeah.
Absolutely based. I'd probably say my favorite My Bloody Valentine song would probably be Only Shallow.
Oh yeah, great song. Awesome. Actually, wait, you know, it's kind of hard to say. You know, Soon is kind of the best song they ever did. Only Shallow is really amazing too. I mean, fuck, they're a great band. They're one of my favorite bands of all time.
E. I'd seen an interview of you guys like naming a whole bunch of albums. It was like an interview in 2015. You brought up the Stooges, Funhouse.
Yep.
I've listened to the album. It's absolutely an amazing listen. What's your favorite song off that record?
Probably. Oh, Down on the Street. I love the first song. I'm a huge fan of first songs of albums. They're usually the most rockin' song. Yeah, that was the first CD I ever bought with my own money.
Cool.
And I was told, I think I said this in that interview, but I'll just repeat it. I was told at the time, I had an older friend who got me into music, who got me into punk. And he told me that all critics agreed that Stooges Funhouse was considered the greatest album of all time. And I believed that when I bought it. And I was like, I'm listening to the greatest album of all time. As I got older, I'm like, no one else has ever said this. No one's ever mentioned this. Then I got way older. I like picked up Rolling Stones top 100 albums of rock and roll, top 500 albums, and I'm like, it's not even on the list. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? No one has ever said this in history. I thought it was like it was Citizen Kane, like it was just everyone was like, greatest rock and roll album of all time, Stooges Funhouse, nothing comes close. And I believe that for a huge part of my life. Well, how
have you ever listened?
Huh?
Oh,
no, nothing.
No,
I was about to ask you something really stupid, so you just go ahead with what you're going to say.
No, you can ask me something really stupid.
No, it's fine. It's too dumb. Keep going. What are you going to say?
Okay. Have you ever listened to Blur?
Yeah. Woohoo! I've never listened to like a Blur album. I was never a Blur fan. They got a song on the Trainspotting soundtrack. I heard the Woohoo song. I like the Girls and Boys song. I don't know Blur. I don't know Britpop really.
If I may recommend you, I recommend listening to 13 by Blur. That is a complete departure from the Britpop sound, and even on the sound that they were going with on the self-titled album. With that album, it's a lot more noisier, sort of like shoegazy. Mm-hmm. And Graham Coxon on the guitars. Oh my! Whatever the fucking man was doing, to that guitar, it was.
You know what I like? That Graham Coxon guy, I think it's like he doesn't remember the entire time Blur was like the biggest band in England. He doesn't remember any of it. Or I'm mixing up him and the guy from the Police. I think it's him. I think it's Graham Coxon. He had such a drug and alcohol problem. He like doesn't remember the entire time they were like the biggest. It's really funny.
Yeah, I remember reading somewhere where Graham said that when like that single battle between Oasis and
Blur,
yeah. When Blur went on top with Country House, the party in which that Graham attended to, he almost committed suicide that night because he didn't. He was kind of like unhappy with the direction that Blur was going, and mixing that with his alcohol problems at the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn. Well, thanks for calling, young man.
You're welcome.
Awesome, dude.
Anyways, have a really nice stream.
Stay safe. Hope these winds do not pick up. I hope they put out this fucking Eaton fire soon and this Palisades fire. Hope we get some fucking rain. Hope we get some rain.
We need some rain. God damn it.
Yeah. Balatro, stay safe.
Feliz jueves.
Feliz jueves, buddy. We'll see ya.
See ya.
Hi everyone. Sorry, little touch and go at the beginning. We're Jueves. We're back. I am safe. I did not burn down. LA is still on fire. The GOAT, the fucking true genius. I mean, you cannot one of the greatest artists ever of our time that we've lived the same. Like David Lynch is dead. Please watch his films this weekend. He's the best. We all know he's the best. What's up? You're live. Jueves.
Oh my gosh. Third time's the charm.
It is. Sometimes it is. Sometimes the saying is correct.
I have I've watched. I got home from work with pizza, and you were just on, so why not turn on the stream? But
let's hear about this pizza.
Oh, it's from a local place I've not tried before in my area, and I'm giving it a chance, but it's okay.
Wait, come on, let's hear a little bit more about this.
Well, it's just basic. I didn't want to go crazy because first time, I just want to see how they do a regular cheese, you know?
True. That's how you got to judge all pizzas. It's all about that cheese.
Exactly. But pretty good crust, very fluffy. It's almost, I feel like the crust feels like eating like a dinner roll, but a little softer.
Okay, that's a little weird.
I like that.
Oh, you like that? Okay. Is it?
You don't?
I mean, I don't know. With pizza, pizza you can get all pizzas, even bad pizza's kind of good. That's the magic of pizza.
Yeah.
But you can get pretty. I don't know. What's your favorite kind of pizza? Like a New York style, a little Connecticut,
God.
Detroit.
I like pizza.
Okay, that's pizza. Where are you in the country?
East, Upper East.
Upper East.
East Coast.
East Coast, baby. Oh, so you probably have great pizza. I'm sure your pizza's wonderful.
I mean, I like most of the pizza around me, so I think that's all that matters.
You have an excellent pizza culture over there in the East Coast. I'm sure your pizza's wonderful. It's the water. The water's more alkaline, so the crust is more of a softer flavor. I think that's what makes East Coast pizza. So that's what I've heard. That's what I've been told. I could be wrong. Just correct me if I'm wrong.
I'll take that as truth and fact, because that's funny.
Mm-hmm. But yes, as Neil Patrick Hairless in the chat says, if the cheese pie sucks, everything in the store sucks, and that's correct. Neil Patrick Hairless.
That's very true.
Actually, Neil Patrick Harris, it shows his ass in that movie, and it is hairless. So I think this username is not so clever, a little more matter of fact. But what I was saying though, it's if you go to a Mexican restaurant, a cantina style, and they serve you chips and salsa and they are dogashitara, the restaurant sucks, and you should get up and leave immediately. And I've done that a million times. Same thing. If the cheese pie is wrong, the cheese pie sucks.
If the cheese pie is,
you're out of luck.
If the cheese pie sucks, okay.
Yeah. The cheese pie sucks. You're out of luck. Nah, we can think of something better. Come on, team. Where's the marketing team? We can work on this.
What's the inverse for the Mexican restaurant, though?
The inverse?
Yeah, for the cantina style.
If you get the chips and salsa at that table and they're dogashitara, get up and go. Get up and go. Nothing's going to happen. There's zero chance. It's not,
Well, yeah, but what's the saying? Like the pizza saying you can make.
Oh, if the salsa is bunk, you got no. If the salsa is trash, you gotta. The place gonna be ass.
Dash.
Yeah, dine and dash. No, just get and dash. Don't dine, dash. If the salsa's ass, don't dine, comma, dash. I don't know. Let's think of a better one. We got a marketing team here. We got a lot of clever folks in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Just get out of there. Get out while the getting's good. Try that slice. If it's a new pizza place, try a slice. Get that cheese. The cheese is dogashitara. No.
I mean, I'm probably going to work my way through it, and it's a large, so.
Well, you got the whole thing. You got to eat it anyway. Don't waste food either. So if you get the piece of shit, just eat it anyway. Just eat it.
Oh, I'm still going to eat it, but, I mean, it just depends if I'm going to eat a whole large pizza tonight or tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That's true. How do you feel about cold pizza? How do you feel about leftovers?
Oh, I love cold pizza. Oh. It just depends on my mood.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't even warm it up.
Nice.
Is that crazy?
No. People love cold pizza. People love pizza. People just love pizza. Pizza in LA is like a gourmet food. People like pizza because we didn't have good pizza until recently. Now I got all these amazing pizza places, but people wait in line for this shit and they pay tons of money. We spend a lot of pizza's expensive here because it's rare in California.
It's rare in California.
It's not rare. It's not rare. Good pizza's rare. Pizza's everywhere, but it's all dogashitara. Okay. Now we got this incredible, increíble. Right down my street, I got this Detroit-style pizza that'll blow your dick off. It's fucking crazy. We never had that before. We didn't have the technology. Now we do,
Mm-hmm. If the place got weak chips, you got to dip.
That's pretty clever. I like it. Two Boots on Sunset was good.
Then you must split.
This is another phenomenon that is always interessante to me, where a business goes out of business, and the new business is the same as the old business. So we had we had this Two Boots pizza down the street. I liked it. It was a little interessante. It had a weird cornmeal crust, a little wacky. I liked it. Weird flavors. Nothing with the fucking sauce. You had to order sauce inside to spice it up. Anyway, they go to business. New pizza place shows up. Very successful. Same thing with the slasher pizza. Got replaced with another pizza place. Place is even shittier in the first place. This place called Slasher Pizza was cool though, because its theme was like, horror movies from the fucking 80s. So when you'd go to order your pizza, the dude had like a Jason mask or like a Michael Myers mask, and he'd serve you the pizza. And if you order the pizza for delivery, Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger would show up with the fucking pizza. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, Wicked Nature. Thank you for making me come. I appreciate that.
That's such an interesting concept.
Yeah. Well,
I imagine
it went out of business, sadly.
I can imagine why. I imagine someone was a little too baked and they ordered and forgot where they ordered from, and they were like, "Oh my God, Jason's out here."
Yeah. Well, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I thought it was a great. Also, the pizza was pretty fucking good, and they had a Hellraiser pizza that was really good, really delicious. Oh, actually, speaking of Hellraiser, if you're in Los Angeles at the end of this month, I will be DJing a rave, the Hellraiser rave, thrown on by Das Bunker and Vessel. It's going to be an all-night affair with crazy like fetish show, people hanging from the ceiling with hooks and shit, and I'm gonna try and dress up like a Hellraiser. So it'll be very fun.
Damn, I can't get across the country that fast.
Oh, it's fine. I'll be around your neck of the woods sometime.
Oh, I know you're going to be around my neck of the woods because I already bought tickets for a show.
Oh, what's the show?
The Sonic Temple.
Sonic Temple, baby. We're going to be there.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be sweet. I think it's going to be great. The lineup's pretty wild. Very wild.
I'm fucking psyched for the lineup. I didn't even know you guys were in the lineup till I was like looking for like a second time, and you guys were what sold me on the ticket basically.
Oh yeah, well, awesome. Well, come say hi. I'll be around. I'll come out after the show.
That's kind of scary. I don't.
I come out every show. It's if someone wants to meet me at a show, your chance is about 95%, maybe even 98%. If you want to meet me, it's extremely easy.
That's frightening. Maybe not for some people, but I have incredibly bad anxiety. I feel like. Oh,
okay. Well, hey, don't I don't need to fuck your day up.
Oh, you wouldn't fuck my day up. I just think I would be embarrassing.
It's really not part of the equation. If you want to meet me, I'll be there. It's up to you. Your play. Ball's in your court.
I've got 5 months to think about it, so
5 months.
We'll see.
5 months. All right, I'll see you in 5 months.
Oh God, don't say that.
All right. Just enjoy that pizza. Just enjoy that sloppy wet pizza.
I will, but before you let me go, I have to know what's your favorite Pokemon of all time.
I gotta keep it 100. I gotta keep it 1,000. I gotta keep it a buck. I was never a Pokemon kid. You don't have to be a Pokemon kid. So obviously
Pokemon.
Pokemon is such a cultural thing. Obviously, I've been around Pokemon my whole life. My friend used to date one, but so I guess I like a Vaporeon. That's the one you can fuck, right?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't get Pokemon. They're like cute. I don't fucking get Pokemon. They're like little cute guys. You know what I mean? It's just It's just not very much my wheelhouse.
Yeah, they're truly just. The only appeal of them is they are creatures. Like the design of them is like any Pokemon can be somebody's friend. That's the only appeal of them. Like the games, you don't have to be into them. You don't have to be in the card game. It's like that's what Pokemon is. Like you can get into it, of course, because that's how they make their money. But
yeah, it's fine. It's not for everyone. I know Pokemon. I'm familiar with a few. Pokemon. That's cool. They're cool. They're adorable. They're very cute.
They are. I can see you having a Vaporeon.
Sure, why not? So, well, awesome. Well, thanks for calling. I'll see you at Sonic Temple.
Of course.
I'll see you.
I look forward to it.
What's up? You're live. It's Jueves.
Oh shit! Didn't think it would actually happen.
It did. Dreams come true, baby. What's up? What's
I was calling because you're a musician and I need musician advice.
You got it, buddy. I'll give you some advice.
So I'm in this weird black metal band that's
Uh-huh.
starting to tour.
What's the name of the band? You want to plug them? You want to plug them now for everyone in the chat?
Yeah. I play in a black metal band called Volning. We did a split with a band called Sadness last year.
Wait, sorry.
We're about to put out an album.
They're called Bowling?
Volning, like Vulning.
Volning?
Yeah,
What
like
is
a old,
Volning? Is it like
like
is it pussy related, like a vagina? Like a vulva?
No, that's what I thought when I first heard it. No, it's like old Christian iconography of like, it used to be thought that I think it was geese would peck at their chests till they bled to feed their babies.
Okay.
So it's like
that's very metal.
Like they thought like Jesus was that vibe or something like that. But I'm getting asked to join this other band that's way more established and like is touring and are like getting signed to a pretty like mid-level record label. And I'm kind of like, do I stick with the guys that I've been playing with for a while, or do I kind of go off and do this thing that's making more money, like they've opened for some bigger bands?
Well, I mean, how passionate are you about Volning, and also how like are you do you have like a big creative role that's like you really don't want to walk away from, or it's this, that, and the other? And also, how active are these guys? Like, it's very most bands aren't that active. You could probably just go on tour with that other band and just come back and resume.
Well,
very likely,
it's weird because our drummers got really good friends with like other people in the scene, so we're playing something out. I can't really talk about what
of course
we're playing out on the West Coast and everything, and then the other band's like, oh, we have a tour that we're thinking about doing around that time in the summer. And that's like, I'm worried I want to have my cake and eat it moment.
Well, shit, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Obviously, the music you like, if you're passionate about it, if you feel the other band is, they're as dedicated as you are, to go for it. Or are you just being asked to join?
The kicker, the other band is like my favorite band.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're a smaller band, but like they're like one of my, they got me into like the whole screamo scene and everything, and I think they've been my #1 stream artist for like 3 years.
And they want you to join?
They were talking about like having me fill in with a possibility for joining.
I mean, is it just like one tour?
Yeah, it's one tour. They're talking about like getting me on board for that. And
why don't you just do the one tour? Like, that's not a full commitment. Then you can make that hard decision. Let's do something that. There's no way that the other band is so popping you can't take a month off.
Yeah, it was just that festival. The couple festivals that were talking to us that were around the same time.
They're not confirmed though.
One's confirmed, one's not.
Oh, okay. That sucks if you have gigs booked. That just depends how much you want to be one or the other. I really can't answer that for you.
Yeah, fair enough. I figured you might just have some insight being on the road for a while. And
well, it is rare. Like, it's very hard to get a band to a level where you're going to be getting like the shows and stuff and touring. So like, that's obviously like up. But it sounds like the other band already has. You guys are getting booked on festivals, and it's really where your heart's at with the music.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got to do some soul searching for it.
Yeah, man. I don't know. If you could possibly, if there's a way for you just to do that one tour to have that experience, it's pretty cool. Then if those guys are still waiting and they have a fill-in for the festival, obviously that's not great. You fill in, then you obviously be replaced. But I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the bands are like. Like if I knew the bands, I'd be like, those guys suck. Stay with these guys. I don't know. I don't know the difference.
Yeah.
Not my business to say. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't want to get them in trouble or anything.
It's up to you. Also, sorry for making you talk about the other name too. But anyways, everyone check out Volning.
Oh, no good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Awesome, man. I'll see you.
Have a good one.
All right. What's up? You're live.
I am Charles Manson's vibrator. I got new Air Jordans, bitch.
Okay. That's a new one. Charles Manson really use a vibrator? What's up? You're live.
I am Charles Manson.
Is this Charles Manson again?
Yo.
Hey, what's up? Oh, hey, you gotta mute your stream, buddy.
Oh yeah, I got it.
You gotta mute that scream.
What's going on, John?
What's up, man? I'm like, I feel really weird. The David Lynch thing. It's like it, you know, it's such someone who you admire so much, but it's like a weird feeling, you know. But yeah, how are you doing?
I'm good, dude. I'm let me spit this out real quick.
I
had some dip in my mouth.
Oh damn, dude! Like you got like Copenhagen?
Yeah. I don't dip.
Do you like a baseball player or something?
No, dude, it's an old Marine habit.
Oh, nice, man. I thought you'd be Zins. I thought people are in Zins these days.
No, I'm not with that new school stuff, dude. I'm a 36-year-old man with 2 kids and a wife.
Yeah, man. But are you like spitting in a cup while you're driving your kids around? Like, hold on, something, you know?
No. I had a protein cup I was spitting in. You know, I usually I go to the gym and I'll come back and chill at my computer, and then after I'm done with my protein drink, I'll spit in the cup, and I get that weird nauseous feeling sometimes. Mm-hmm.
I've never dipped, but I bet it's fucked up. Hey, I got a question for you, homie. This is from Buttflesh69. What's your favorite David Lynch movie?
You know, I'm not familiar with. I'm probably sure I've seen a lot of his movies, but I'm more familiar with Twin Peaks.
Yeah, still great. I mean, have you seen Fire Walk with Me, the movie?
No, I'm not good with names, man.
Yeah, highly recommend it. You should watch it.
What's it called again?
Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me. It's the Twin Peaks movie. It's amazing.
You know who would know that? My wife.
Yeah, you should watch it. Watch it with her. If you haven't seen it, you should watch. You know what? How about you and the wife go watch David Lynch movie tonight? Why don't you watch like Blue Velvet or something?
You know what? I might do that.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask. I was like, hey, dude, you know, do I ask personal questions? Do I ask, you know, questions that might, you know, shake things up, might rile people up a little bit?
You're asking me or asking them? Asking the chat? What are you talking about?
You, but I don't want to, you know, stir the cage a little bit.
Oh wait, I totally agree. I got to talk to the little Rap Boy here in the chat. Rap Boy, I think if you're going to start with Lynch, I think the best place is just to get Blue Velvet first. Start with Blue Velvet. And even if you don't love Blue Velvet, you got to keep going. But I think that's the best kind of entry level David Lynch. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, anyway, continue.
Okay, yeah, it was funny too because when I saw his picture today, I was like, "Is that David Carradine?" And my wife's like, "No, that's David Lynch, dude." And I was like, "Oh crap." But yeah, what I was gonna say was, I think I'll keep it kind of short here and not too long. I want to say though that like I saw you guys in Mesa. It was my first show. It was really good. I saw Jake. Jake. When he was like riffing out, dude, he like missed a chord, and I saw him like he seemed like oh fuck, dude, I missed this. But
yeah.
What's the worst mess up? What show? When was this? The worst mess up that you guys ever made at a show?
Oh, well, there's been a few, but the first time we played Riot Fest was a insane disaster, just horrendous disaster. We were not prepared for the Chicago heat, and it made the equipment malfunction, and it malfunctioned in a way that was like totally nonsensical, and I was like scrambling to figure it out. Oh god, it was fucking disastrous. It was just disastrous. I don't know if there's footage of it somewhere. Also, one of the earliest times we played, we were opening for Nine Inch Nails in a fucking giant hockey arena, and the band we'd only been a band for probably like I don't know, but it was pretty early. It was off our first album, and mid set while we were being booed like crazy, like fuck you, the power supply for my pedals just exploded. And everyone's like, "What the fuck are you doing, John?" I'm like, "Dude, this shit's broken." So what I did is for every song, I would I'd replug out everything to get the power for X pedals to do X song. I'd keep changing the pedals, like making all these pops and shit on the PA. And the whole time people were just like, fuck you! Fuck you! And just screaming. And then, you know, it was pretty hilarious. We were in the South, too, so they'd be like, I came here to see Trent fucking Reznor, not these fucking... You know, I can't say it on stream. But you know what I'm saying? It was hilarious. It was really good.
Dude, that sounds like a freaking nightmare.
And my brother, I'd invited my brother because it was, no, I think we were in North Carolina or something. I think my brother invited him. He's like, what have you been doing with your life? I'm like, hey, Eric, I'm open for Nine Inch Nails. He's like, oh, wow. My brother's really flat when he talks. He's like, oh, that's really cool. And so he came, and he watched this disastrous show, and I came out, and I was like, oh, that was horrible. And he's like, oh, did that not go well? I'm like, yeah, Eric. I was like, that was a fucking disaster, bro.
How do you guys like? I mean, you guys seem like you guys all mesh well. You know, I've been listening to you guys since obviously Max Payne 3 came out, and I would listen to that soundtrack a lot, and Death Magic really got me. But like, how do you guys deal with each other, dude? Because it seems like, you know, Jake has his own. Everyone has their own little personalities, little quirks about themselves. Yeah. And you're kind of like, you've been like the PR guy for Health. So I mean, how do you guys stick together this long when, you know, there's tons of like marriages, people getting divorced in 2-3 years, but you guys have been together for so long and you guys ain't even married.
I mean, this is like a marriage, you know. It's like we got married young. Obviously, we don't bang. Well, actually, a lot of married people don't bang either. So, yeah, it's like a marriage. Yeah, it is a very strange marriage, and we got married really young. You know, we got our coping mechanisms. You know, when one guy leaves the room, you just talk shit about that guy until he comes back. You know, we know our habits. You know, now at the tour bus, it's very easy to, you can like just, if you were miserable, just go in your bunk. You know, you can always go in your bunk just night. And but you know, we got our own little hobbies. I don't know. We have ways to make it work. I mean, it's not easy. I mean, you know, we clash and shit. You know, but we're pretty. I think we're pretty compatible with it for the most part. You know, we do get
right.
It's not like shit doesn't happen or people do get sick of each other. You know, it happens. It's normal. It's like, yeah, it's like a marriage.
Yeah, because I've been married I got married really young. I got married at 20, and you know, 16 years definitely has not been easy. But you know, some people say, you know, it's better to leave or whatever. Like when you guys get into like really hard arguments, I think that, you know, obviously if something is critical and there's like, you know, violence or something like that, then yeah, maybe, not maybe, but yeah. I guess in the same sense, if you guys were together and you guys were, you know, popping each other's heads off, that would be a thing. But I think when you have so much history with each other and you have something good going, and you know that it's just another hill. You know, I think if you're able to communicate, things can last pretty long. And I hope that you know, I'm 50 years old and I'm still seeing you guys put stuff out. And yeah, I really appreciate it, man, because I listen to you guys a lot when I go to the gym. You know, I have a little bit of my religious side, so there's times where like I try to not like put myself in a mindset, because you know how music is, right? Like music can put you in a mindset. But I tell you, some of the best workouts I got were listening to you guys. I think I'm like on your top 1% on Spotify. So, and I can't, and it sucks too, because I bought your Cum Metal shirt.
Yeah.
And I think I wore it once to the gym, and this guy comes up to me and he's like, "Bro, that's so fucking sick. Where'd you get that shirt?" And I said, "Hey man, it's about a band called Health." And I was thinking about it because I know there's a lot of people here not religious. I get it, all right. But my priest was like, I didn't want to, because my priest used to be a rocker. Like he was like, I was on the Sunset Strip, and he had a band and everything. And
hell yeah.
And you know, I was like, do I tell him about? Because you're supposed to, like, in Orthodoxy, you're supposed to, like, talk to them about certain things and whatever. And I'm like, you know, hey, do you think it's cool if I wear this shirt? But I'm like, if I have to ask, then it's like, I still wear it around. But
I just love a guy at the gym sees cum metal shirt. He's like, fuck yeah, dude. What's that about? That's freaking tight. It's fucking sick. I think it's awesome. I don't know. Come on, man. Cum is how you make babies.
Yeah, no.
How can that be wrong? I mean, it's not like not shooting on someone's, you know, just whatever.
I guess the as I get older now, I just like, how much attention do I want towards me?
Yeah. Hey, man, I got it.
And yeah, but I still have your shirt. I'm still keeping it. Still keeping all my memorabilia.
You got it, bud.
And yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for taking the call, and many years. For you
wait.
guys.
Hey, sorry. Last thing. I know you're a married man. You keep your marriage together. Doing a great job. The chat is talking about farts in a relationship, farts in marriage. You and the wife, you guys just fucking ripping them, letting them fly.
Farts are a territory. I'm looking at it right now. Farts are a territory in marriage. No, I'm the gassy one. So.
Oh yeah.
My wife, when she makes food, like, obviously I just ate some, like, Korean beef and white rice.
Yeah, baby.
So when I'm pissed at her and we're sleeping in the same bed, sometimes I'll just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna let this one rip.
All right, awesome, man. We'll leave you on that one. Thanks for calling, bud. I'll see you.
All right, peace.
Hey, what's up? You're live.
Hello, Johnny. I need that certified health advice. Tomorrow is my first job interview, and I was wondering.
First job interview ever? You never had a job interview before?
Yep.
Okay. All right. All right. I mean, I'm sure this is stock things. Look them in the eye. Speak clearly, confidently. Firm handshake. Make sure you put yourself together. You look that look like you're trying hard. You dress. I don't know what are you applying for, by the way. Sonic, doesn't matter where the fuck you're, just like that you put in the work, even if you look like a fucking goon, that you're like, you just communicating that I want this fucking job, you know? Ask questions is a good one. Just be eager. I mean, as long as, like, you know, usually they're just trying to see if you're insane, or, you know, that you've got good people, you know, that you're not just totally maladjusted or whatever. Sometimes these corporate jobs make you take like a personality quiz. Obviously don't tell the truth. Just, you know.
Yeah. All right. Charles Manson's vibrator out. Thank you, Johnny.
Awesome. Manson's vibrator. So, Manson's vibrator is going to be working at your local Sonic. Put your right hand out. Put a firm handshake. Stroke, man. Stroke, man. Oh, wait. Oh. What's up? You're live. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. How we doing?
It's JUEVES. It's great. LA, I don't know if you saw the news. LA was on fire. It still is, but it's much it's much safer right now. But yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, for some reason I didn't connect to the call immediately, so that's why I was like caught off guard, and I was like,
well,
right now?
Well, other people might be on the line, or other people calling, and you know, there's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a delay on the stream. You never know.
Truly. Yeah, I was curious. What's on your release radar for this year?
For this year, like, what am I looking forward to?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I just take it as it comes. I have no idea what's coming out right now.
You know what? That's fair enough.
Is that your cat?
That is my cat.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what my ear isn't the ground. How when shit comes out, I'll be like, oh, you know.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, I was excited to see the top 40 for 2021. Sorry about my cat. She. Let me. You want to say hi to her?
Sure. I have cats
Her name?
myself.
Jojo.
Hi, Jojo.
I think she wants me to play with her, but
No, play with her.
Yeah.
Go, put the little string around.
yeah, I do got a little string for her. It's actually
I bought my cat this pillar to scratch because they keep fucking up my couches.
I'm thankful that my cat's not a scratcher like that.
Mhm.
She's just fucking annoying, but I love her for it.
Mm-hmm. It's
What's
cute.
your cat's name?
I have 2 cats, Henry and Lily.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. I'd bring them down here, but they'd go too wild, so they're not very chill.
No, I try to keep my cat upstairs
Mm-hmm.
because my roommates don't love her. And,
Yeah.
you know, that's okay. Shit, I thought I had more for you, but I don't really got much.
Don't worry about it. Call back if you got some bars, bud.
All right. Talk to you soon, John.
Talk to you soon. What's up? It's JUEVES. We're taking calls. We're hanging out for now. Maybe game later. Talking David Lynch or what's going on with your life. We're gonna give the friend of a call, a friend of the show a call, Brianna Parker over there in Adelaide. By the way, if you live in Australia, we are playing Knotfest Australia and New Zealand this March. What's up, bro? Never mind. Change of plans. Brianna's not answering. We are answering the call. What's up? Hello?
Hello, Johnny.
Hi.
Am I on?
Yes. Oh, yeah. You're live. You're live, buddy.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, you're live.
It's been a while. I just calling to follow up on a call from months ago. I remember I called because I was a health noob, and I, asked you, okay, well, since you're a member of the band, where to start, sir? And you offhandedly mentioned your the first 2 albums, saying like, they're very very noisy, probably not something to start with. But being me, I just figured, I can give it a shot. It can't be that bad, right? So I loaded up the first 2 albums y'all had, and needless to say, yeah, you weren't kidding. Holy shit, they were very very noisy. But you know what? I can dig me some noisy chaos. I still liked it quite a bit. I still liked what I heard.
Okay.
The little bits of that I still heard little bits of what y'all would bring into like nowadays, with Rap Wars and whatever else y'all have planned for us in the future. So it was really nice to hear, and hearing songs like We Are Water, the official version. Like, I see why y'all guys keep that on the live set, because We Are Water is just a fucking great tune. 100%.
Thanks,
I will
man.
not accept anything else.
You should check out the music video. It's great.
There's music. Oh, okay. I think I shall do that at some point.
It's very sick. It's directed by Eric Wareheim. Yeah, it's very, very awesome.
Nice. Okay, well, another question now I have is, since hearing that and just hearing the little bits of what y'all would keep and y'all's growth, like, what led y'all, for lack of a better phrasing, what led y'all from the stuff like the crime waves and get color to where y'all are now on Rap Wars?
It's very, I don't know, gradual. It's also sort of reacting to what was going on in music at the time. And those first few albums, we had the kind of like, we had definitely had a moment, like it's sort of like a hype young band, but that time kind of passed. And the music is a young man's game. You're kind of like feeling opportunities dry up, and also times are changing. And electronic music by the end of the 2000s, starting 2010s, was getting really, really crazy. And all the most exciting stuff was like this, and had this. It was so much louder, and so much like the transients were so insane, where it was really, really, really jumping ahead. And it was like, well, we gotta get on this. So it became this way of us, like, we wanted to change our sound and find a way to involve it and make like this new sound that's informed by this new electronic music, but it still had to be song based, it still had to be us, and still to be like tasteful music. And that was a very long process, and that's what led to Death Magic, And then Max Payne came in between.
That's very nice. So I guess follow up, you would say that Death Magic would be like that moment where it started clicking into that direction, I guess?
Well, that's just the New Health. That's the start of the New Health. There's the first 2 albums and Max Payne 3 and the first 2 disco albums, and then there's Death Magic to now. Though we kind of, we changed it again though. Now what we're doing now, and for the person in the comment who's like, I wonder what the next album sounds like. The next album is not going to be, well, fuck, I'm not trying to spill the beans here, but well, fuck, I just will. Well, we're going to announce this soon. The new Health album is not going to be a totally new album in the way it's going to be like we have a whole new sound or anything. It's going to be DLC. We're putting out Shadow of the Erd Tree for Rat Wars. That's how I'm putting it.
Okay.
So it's in this zone.
Okay.
In this zone.
On
purpose,
hey.
So we're not going to intentionally, for the first time, not reinventing the wheel, because it's part of this. Don't worry, it's going to be very satisfying, but I don't want to spill too many beans. But we'll be saying things soon. But yeah.
I mean, it all sounds good to me. I mean, again, I came in at y'all's newest phase again with Rat Wars and y'all's collabs on like the death metal albums and the collab albums y'all did yourselves. And even then, again, just jumping blindly to the very beginning, it was a whiplash, but I still enjoyed my time. Y'all didn't waste time at all. Both those first two albums were like around 30 minutes, if I'm correct.
Yeah, we're big fan of 30-minute album, especially if you're doing a lot of nonsense. Don't go too long. That's what I really love is that the Knock Loose album. It's like I think it's like 28 minutes. And Or is it like 26? It's something like, here, let me look it up. Also like Slayer, Rain and Blood. It's like fucking 26, 28 minutes. Let me see. Knock Loose is.
Yeah.
Let's see how long this fucker is. This is 27 minutes 32 seconds. Wow. If you have that much dog, you don't want too much. You don't want people to get bored of hearing the dog. Let me check out this.
Yeah,
Rain and Blood. Oh no, it's the expanded. Not the expanded. I need non-expanded. Fuck expanded albums, though we were forced to do one. But we will. Here, let me see. Check it out. I'm looking. Come on, Spotify. Don't do this to me. Don't do this dog shit. All right. Well, I'm not doing the math. Someone knows how long is Rain and Blood.
I feel like you're right. Because I mean, back then it was all about the vinyl craze and like fitting everything onto a 30-minute vinyl. But I'm probably wrong.
No. Vinyls can do basically a regular 33 RPM 12-inch vinyl can safely do about 45 minutes. You can push it, but you start losing low end, and especially stuff that's produced now with a lot more low end, a lot more modern. You can do even less because you need really the wide grooves to get that low end. So very famously, an album I think in the 70s, Todd Rundgren. The great Todd Rundgren, he had this album. He had this triple album. I think it's called "A Wizard, a True Star," and he pushed it so far on the vinyl to try and cram as many fucking songs. Too many fucking songs. It's like the quietest, shittiest sounding vinyl in the world, and it was like famous for being the worst sounding album because he put too many fucking songs in there. So that's a little. Obviously, that's not a huge concern now. Well, it is still a concern. If you're pressing vinyl, you still got to take these things into consideration.
Yeah, of course. But that is funny to hear. That is nice. And speaking of vinyl, you're live at a convenient time because I just got my copy of Rat Wars today, and I will plan to listen to it soon after I hang up.
Awesome. Oh, Disco 4 Part 2. We got a little too indulgent, and it was too long for the vinyl. So if you listen to Disco 4 Part 2, like we had to edit shit down because like it can't fit on the vinyl and have enough low end. So yeah, dude. So Rain and Blood is just under 29 minutes. Brilliant move. When you have a maximum dog experience, their dog meter will overload. So it's just a perfect, that push and pull of the dog meter. But awesome, man. Thanks for calling, bud.
Thank you very much. You have a good day, man.
Let's see it. All right, now we're gonna call friend of the show, Brianna Parker from Adelaide. What's up?
Yes.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
God. Hello. What's up? Oh, sorry. My
Hello?
shit. Sorry, everything's blowing up right here. What's up?
Oh, it's lagging out.
Oh, it is. It's okay. Got a bad connection?
Hello.
Hello. Is it working?
Okay.
Hello.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I can hear my voice feedback. I'm gonna have to give you a call back later.
Okay, I'll see you.
Because my connection is horrible right now.
Don't worry about it. I'll see you later.
I'll message you when I can.
Okay, no worries. What's up? You're live.
Damn, I'm live?
You're live, buddy.
Oh my god, oh gosh golly, I gotta say something debaucherous. How's it going, man?
It's going great, man. So Jueves, I hope.
Very nice.
I don't know if you've heard about Mr. Lynch. I highly recommend you watch a David Lynch film tonight.
David Lynch film? Okay. You know what? You got it. Maybe I can have like a nice steak dinner or something. Do that.
That sounds amazing.
Are you recording me? What? Sorry, not you.
Yes, I am recording you. I mean, you're live.
Yeah, no. Sorry, my boyfriend. He's recording me. How dare he? It's Scarlet Witch. Don't mind him.
He likes to
Anyways,
watch.
Yeah, he's a cuck like that. That's my friend Dylan, dude. Got the hotel cuck chair for him.
Nice.
He loves it.
Nice.
He has a great time.
Cucken Sie Deutsch.
Yeah. I could say things. It's health. I almost got their butt plug for my friend Jonas.
Why not? What's wrong? His name is Jonas.
Yeah, so he wasn't fully out as bi yet, so I had to wait. Honestly, it's probably going to be a good gift with him and Kai.
Cobra Kai?
So, yeah. Oh my God, that might be where they got the name from. That's genius.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it that hard. Anyways, I just wanted to ask you a question. So I actually originally found your band from Ultra Kill because I'm a huge fucking nerd.
Yeah. Okay.
And,
checks out.
I was just really curious. How did that work out? How does getting music into a video game or doing that or producing music for a video game or with a video game work?
Well, Ultra Kill, it's like a license of a song that we were working on. They were like, what do you guys got right now? It's like, well, we're working on this new album. Would you like to hear some songs? And they're like, we really like this one. We said, okay. But like, like when we worked on like Max Payne 3 or GTA Online, it's like that's composing score for a game. That's obviously very different,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm just curious. You guys have been a really big inspiration for an indie project I've been working on.
Awesome.
And I was just always really curious on how it's actually done.
Yeah, well, I guess it's different for everything. But when it comes to games like Max Payne 3 or GTA Online, we would have, and I know every game company does different, and every game is different. But there was a sort of interactive STEM system where like there's like 6 to 8 whatever layers of music that all kind of can combine with each other, and depending on what's happening on the screen, they go down or up. They add layers of it, like a loop, a really long loop on top of each other, and that's how most games work.
Okay. Oh, so that's how they do transitionals. So
it's just sort of like, okay, if Max is walking in the beginning of the level and there's not a lot of enemies, it's like only one cue, which is like suspense. But then a guy shows up, then little drums come in, and then oh shit! So now a fight breaks out. Now hold on, you add more layers of music, something like that, basically.
Yeah, no, I'm not that good of a coder. I spent like 3 hours today doing spikes because of collision layers, and then I spent.
It's all Greek to me. I don't even know what you're saying.
Okay, do you want me to explain it? Or
I don't know. It's fine. You don't have to worry about it. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna.
Sounds good.
I love the work that you guys do. I love the games. I'm thankful people are
pain and suffering.
putting the work
into it.
It
feels like someone took a cheese grater to my testicles, but honestly, it's worth it. I hope.
Ooh.
I hope it pays for my college. I'm currently $20,000 in debt. Please help. Shut up. Sorry, I just had to yell at my boyfriend. Anyways, yeah, honestly, that's really all I wanted to ask you. Thank you so much for producing such good music. You guys are fucking awesome. I absolutely jam out to your shit. I get your CDs and everything.
Awesome.
I'm such a good boy.
I appreciate it.
All right. I'm going to let you go for the next person. See you, man.
Thank you. What's up? You're live. It's JUEVES. Well, you got to mute that stream. Mute that stream, sir.
Yeah, honestly, that's really all I wanted.
Muted.
What's up? Hey.
Hey, how's it going? I was honestly just quick, super fast question. What is production time like for singles before you put out albums? So I know like production time can span months, sometimes even years.
Yeah.
But when you're doing drafting process, especially for things like a single, do you push out singles just to do like a rough draft, kind of like when you're doing a production like a canvas work for a painting, or do you finalize it as much as possible as if you were intending to put it in the album?
Fuck, that's really open-ended.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, we make these records like what we really like to do. I'm talking about our modern records. We make them mostly on the computer, obviously, in the box. We like to we worked on them, and then we like to take huge breaks and come back to them. And then go. So when we listen to them a bunch of times, and then we we're always updating the production. I guess I don't know. I guess I don't have like a really clean answer for that.
No, then that's okay.
Big time when we're writing songs though, especially it's like a lot of times like the melodic information will be there and it'll be like, okay, we know this sounds really corny or this does not sound cool, but like we can imagine like we'll get this sounding right, this will work, or now we know, or we're not sure if this is going to work. And that's where the production is a big part. Or like, the music's there, but it sounds lame and you got to replace everything,
Oh, so it's okay. So like my background is art and visual design and stuff, so that actually makes a lot of sense to me now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that was it.
Okay. Awesome, man. Sorry.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if I answered that very clearly, but at all. But
no, you answered that honestly perfectly. Thank you so much.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Thank you. Great one.
We want to talk to Lauren. I can't figure out how to contact this guy. Jack, if you know how to contact Lauren, let me know. I talked to him once. That was like over 10 years ago. Hey, what's up? You're live.
Oh my God, is this Johnny?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is Johnny.
Holy shit! What's up, man? How you doing?
It's a JUEVES, man. I'm just here living. My house did not burn down. Very happy, very grateful.
That was actually my next question. I was going to ask what was destroyed in the fires.
I know a lot of people. A lot of GoFundMe links going up. A lot of people I know. Houses burned down. My good friend. Multiple houses burned down in his neighborhood, but his did not burn down. That said, he's going to be in an Airbnb for 6 months. Like they have to bulldoze all that shit. There's toxic chemicals everywhere, so he can't move back to his house for a good half a year.
My God, 6 months is insane.
Yeah, but this shit is apocalyptic. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm not too far away. I'm kind of down south, and we've seen the high winds and fire, and it looks like a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad actually. I really didn't expect to talk to you. I have a question for you, concert related.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is your opinion on going to concerts alone, especially like health? I've never been to a health concert. I've always wanted to go, but just
you should come. We have a lot of people. Actually, we have a lot of people go alone. Actually, it's really funny. So I remember it was like I forgot which tour we were on. It was like Volume 4 or something. But I remember I was like a lot. I was doing. So many people were going to the show alone because I always talk to fans at the show or at the show at the merch table or whatever. And I was like noticing, and I was like, man, I'm like, if all our fans could get girlfriends, we'd double our fan base.
Yep.
That was my scheme. I was like, how did that work? But no, but seriously, we have, it's a really great place to meet friends. I know it's like going to concerts alone. Like it's not a lot. Tons of people do it. It's actually not a bad thing. It's just like vibe to music. But because honestly, the concert, like when you talk to someone, you're like, do you think this is cool? Like it's not the greatest thing anyway. So definitely just go. But if you go to our Discord, we have these meetup rooms for all the shows. So you just put in your city. And you can talk to people, and people carpool. Everyone meets for a drink or for a meal, and tons of people have made like real friendships and relationships and more through these meetup rooms. Like I don't know, it was Cologne. This whole group of people who didn't know each other before. They had a great time. Came to the after party. We were all dancing all night. After party, great time.
Yeah, that's awesome. I've seen the Discord, and it seems like if there were ever a place to go alone to a health concert, would be the type of place. You're really big on fan interaction. I'm curious, I think all health fans want you to grow and be very successful.
Yeah.
Do you think there will ever be a point where you won't be able to have as much fan interaction because you're so successful and so big?
You'd have to get really, really big, which would be a great problem. I'll take it. Or someone's really fucking crazy and tries to kill you and does some fucked up shit. And you have to be like, dude, I can't do this anymore. And there have been some moments you're like, oh, that was a little disturbing, or like people around you're like, you can't do this. You got to stop being so open with motherfuckers because nothing's been bad enough. There's been moments where shit's gotten like, this is pretty fucking concerning, but it's not enough to scare me away. How about that? But yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome, especially, and I always wonder, like, I'm new to the health scene, but I always wonder why you're so big into fan interaction compared to like the other members in the group.
I don't know, just it's kind of comfortable with it. I mean, I don't think this is like, I don't recommend all bands do this. It's not like a recipe. It's not a good thing. It's like a lot of, especially, I think it works for our fan base and their personality makeup. I don't know. It works for us. Like, I don't think it's a better thing for all bands. And also, most people who make music are, especially people who make like a lot of music you like that's like really dark and weird and mysterious. Like they're fucking, they are fucked up people, or they're just not very social people, or they have crippling social anxiety. It doesn't matter. Like artists are weird people. They shouldn't be expected to be like social media personalities are like, hey, how are you, blah blah. And like, I get it. I don't recommend it. It's just something that we do and that's comfortable for me.
That is absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, and I think the way we put it is, I think as you can see in the chat, Twitch chat, we like our fans. I like to hang out with fans. I'm not just like, oh god, these fucking it's not like that for me. I'm having a good time. I'm not like tortured. I'm having a great time. So I actually like our fan base, and I get it. A lot of people make really extreme music, might have some really fucked up, maladjusted, like hateful fans. It's like those guys might not be so fun to hang out. That's not what our fans are like.
No, I can tell. Like every video I've seen, that was one of the things that really attracted me. Was like, you guys' music videos are fucking awesome, and seeing the fan interaction, like you and everything, was awesome. I think my first was like the "Be Quiet and Drive Far Away."
Mm-hmm.
Like that video was absolutely awesome, and all the fan interactions like drew me in. I was like, dude, this looks fucking sick. Like, come back to California. I'm trying to see a show.
Yeah. The funny thing is the majority of that video is only two. The "Be Quiet and Drive" video is only 2 shows. I think it's mostly Albuquerque and then Boston. There's a few other mixed in there, but I think is it? I think it's Albuquerque and Boston. Maybe one more, but I think it's only 2 shows really. That's Boston.
That is fucking nuts because I'm from Albuquerque and I've always wanted to go and see that show. That's so cool to know those.
Most of the fan stuff of like hanging on the floor with the fans is all from the Albuquerque show. Like
that blows my fucking mind. Yeah. That's awesome, man. That is fucking amazing. So. I got another question for you. I'm sure your fans are absolutely dying to call you. Have you? Are you in Melbourne right now? Or are you in Australia?
No, I'm in my house. This is my house. This is my basement. This is my beat laboratory. This is where I make music and stream from. So I got all my shit here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
No, it looks amazing. Have you ever been to Australia?
Yeah, dude.
You guys play there a lot, right? Again, I'm new.
Yeah. But we'll be back there in March. Not Fest Australia and New Zealand, baby. We'll be back.
Yeah, what do you think of Australia? Do you like it? I was there.
Australia is incredible. It's like they're definitely living better than us. It's incredible. It's like California. It's a weird. I call it Canadian San Diego.
Canadian San Diego's great.
Yeah, and everyone's really nice. The food's really good. There's really beautiful. Chicks are all hot and stuff. That's great. It's great. It's a great vibe.
I was in the north for a while. I've never been to the south, but I was curious what you think of it.
What? The north? What do you mean?
I was in northern Australia, like Darwin area. I've never been to like the big.
I've only been to major cities. Perth, Adelaide, Brisbane. We've been to Tasmania twice. Hobart. It's all great. I love it all. Really love it.
It was very cool. When is the next time you guys going to Albuquerque? Let me know.
I don't know. I'm sure next major U.S. tour, which there will be one, will definitely hit Albuquerque.
Okay. Well, I'm counting on it. So I want to see you guys there.
Cool, man.
Yeah. How many calls do you normally get per volume? So I'm watching right now, and I was shocked. Like I just called and you picked up.
while I was talking with you, I just turned down 6 calls, and now I got 1 coming in.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time, man. It was fucking awesome. I appreciate you.
Thanks, bud. I appreciate it. What's up? You're live. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
What's up, bud?
I got bars, bro.
Oh, hey, let's hit it.
All right. Johnny burning up from all the ripping, all this orange juice that I be sipping. Sucking off ketchup for French fries. It's a shame that David Lynch died. I've been hearing some good shit about Lost Highway. I'm going to show health to my future bae. Man, all this fire is making my pussy dry. My favorite type of bread is rye. Hatsune Miku in Fortnite I should buy. If the pizza is Dogashitara, get off your feetara. My balls are so sweaty, so moist. No, you excuse me. I got Fortnite in the Deutsch.
All right, no fire starting with those sweaty balls, baby. Keep them balls moist. Keep your privates moist so they don't burn up like fucking LA. You ever seen David Lynch movie?
No, I've seen a little bit of Twin Peaks though.
I think you should start. I think you should start with Blue Velvet. And you definitely have. I think the one you have to see Blue Velvet. You have to see Eraserhead. You have to see Mulholland Drive, and you have to see Wild at Heart. I think Wild at Heart. It's so weird. It might actually be my favorite. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I think his best film is probably Mulholland Drive, like the height of Lynch's powers. But you don't want to watch that first. You want to watch the other ones and go up to that. But I don't know. Eraserhead is fucking The Elephant Man. It's fucking brilliant, man. You got to see it. I think you should all start with Wild at Heart. No, sorry, no. Do not start with Wild at Heart. That might turn you off. Start with Blue Velvet. Wild at Heart is a fucking,
Did Trent Reznor work on the soundtrack for Lost Highway? Because I recently saw it.
Yeah, I think he did. Or he's got a song on there or something. There's like a Lost Highway has like that one was like the I think it came out late 90s or 2000 or something. Well, actually, no. Mulholland Drive came out 01.
Came out in 97.
97, yeah. Lost Highway. Yeah. Lost Highway is not my favorite. I'll say that. It's a mixed bag. However, if Lost Highway had more sex in it, it would be the greatest softcore porn ever made. But yeah, Lost Highway is a mixed bag. It's totally worth watching, but you got to watch a lot of ones before that. And there's some great moments in it, obviously. But
okay, cool.
I highly recommend starting with Blue Velvet because it's kind of like playing Dark Souls 1 before you play Elden Ring. It's harder to go back, and you get the idea. So it's like if you start with Blue Velvet, it's like you're playing Demon Souls, you're playing Dark Souls, and I think it's I don't want you to go backwards that way. And then Eraserhead, his first film is so brilliant, you have to watch it. But it's like singular. Yeah. It's like a singular film in how wacky it is. Like none of his other films are that crazy. Well, kind of, but not really. No, I think and Eraserhead is a must see, but I don't feel like telling people to go first because I think what they're gonna get into the whole Lynch thing is pretty much set up in Blue Velvet. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad, but I think they should start Blue Velvet. That's what I say.
Is Eraserhead like the Citizen Kane of David Lynch movies?
Eraserhead is so fucking brilliant, and it's so impressive because he made it. He made it in film school over 5 fucking years on like this tiny budget when he was going to AFI up the street, and they would shoot like one shot a night, like one shot, and it's everyone in the whole cast kept their hair the same for 5 fucking years, and it's so beautiful, like it's so meticulous, and he did it as a film student, and it's so fucking brilliant. And AFI let him use use the stuff there to film it over 5 years. It is so fucking brilliant. You have to watch Eraserhead.
Yeah.
And
yeah, dude.
Maybe start with Eraserhead. Start with Eraserhead. You'll also realize when you watch these movies is they've been referenced your whole life. They're such a part of culture, but you might not have known. You know, so you have to see Eraserhead is like, Stanley Kubrick, because it was one of Stanley Kubrick's favorite movies. Eraserhead, it's pretty wild. And all the filmmaker guys, Eraserhead was was a total phenomenon when it came out because this guy made it fucking film school basically. But that's why George Lucas hit him up immediately and like, you should direct Return of the Jedi. And David Lynch is like, nah. You have to don't read up any about these movies at all. Just watch them. So go in blind and watch Eraserhead. Go in blind to watch Blue Velvet. If you're an adventurous guy, you love some Souls games, just start with Eraserhead. Fuck it, start with Demon Souls.
I love Soul games.
Start with Demon Souls.
Yeah.
There you go. Awesome, man. It's true. Okay, Twin Peaks is probably the most accessible way to start, but it's TV. There's a lot. It's still great. The Twin Peaks movie's great. I still think that watching that movie, the first thing that starts Twin Peaks, it's definitely got slower. I think it's easier to get into Blue Velvet. Blue Velvet is a real tight, fun film. I still say that's what I'm saying. Blue Velvet's your number one, your entry. It's I recommend. If not, if you want to go real hardcore, start with Demon Souls. Start with Eraserhead.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, I'll see you, bud.
Right. I got another question.
Oh, yeah.
Would you collab with Passion Pit?
Well, that's an interessante. I actually knew we used to. This is how long the band's been around. We used to play all these like more like indie, zone and festivals. And I used to know the bass player from Passion Pit for a while because we'd always see each other at festivals. And I'd hang out with that guy. And this is a fucking lifetime ago. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. That's a very wacky.
I didn't really I just threw that out there.
Yep.
Johnny.
Awesome, man. I'll see you.
See you, man.
Oh, what's up? You're live.
Yo, Johnny.
Yep.
Yo, that's crazy. Okay, so
I want to preface this. I contacted the health Instagram a bit ago.
Uh-huh.
I asked for your permission to use Rat Wars in a project at university.
Yep.
And I just got an A+ on the project I just did with Rat Wars as the soundtrack.
R-A+T Wars, yeah. Awesome, amazing.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's, so just thank you so much for letting me use your stuff again.
Oh, no worries, man. Awesome, stay in school.
Yeah, it was great fun. Last semester now, about to graduate, and you guys are an integral part.
Cool. Hey, man, David Lynch, what's your favorite Lynch film?
Honestly, I gotta say, Eraserhead fucked me up when I was younger. I'm 21 now. I watched that shit when I was 13. That shit was fucking weird.
That's great. That's awesome. That's awesome.
But yeah, we got I'm in Scotland. I saw you at the Glasgow show. That shit was fucking fire, man.
Awesome, man.
You guys did great.
Thank you. It was a fun show.
Yeah. But question for you is, what would you say is your favorite David Lynch work? Honestly,
it's kind of hard. I think favorite is I think his finest film is probably Mulholland Drive. I kind of want to say my favorite is Wild at Heart, but then I feel guilty because it's just Wild at Heart is so ridiculous. Wild at Heart is so fucking weird and hilarious. You laugh the whole movie, but I fucking love Wild at Heart so much. I don't know. I would say the best film is Mulholland Drive, but
yeah, that fucked me up when I saw it.
I love that Wild at Heart. So cool. I got to see the new. If you live in LA, the new Beverly Cinema is really awesome, and they play so many great old films. And if you haven't seen a great old film before, it's really worth it to go see it at the Beverly instead of watching it on streaming, because you get to see. You got to see a really great movie for the first time on the big screen. So many great movies I got to just watch in a theater, and that's how I watched Wild at Heart. It was a double feature. I think it was Blue Velvet, Wild at Heart. I'd already seen Blue Velvet already. And it was.
If I get myself to LA, I got to go to that.
So awesome. Yeah, it's really awesome. Tarantino owns it now, which is sweet. But also what's sweet is Wild at Heart. This is the funniest thing in the world to me. Okay, Wild at Heart won the Palme d'Or.
Just moved my watch for some reason.
Sorry, what? Okay, Wild at Heart won the Palme d'Or. The Golden Palm, from the Cannes Film Festival. That's the highest award in film. It's not the Oscar. It's the Palme d'Or. It's the most respected, the best you can win. Wild at Heart won that, which is really insane because it's an insane movie. But then when he came back to Cannes with, I think it was the next movie, which is Twin Peaks: Fire or Walk with Me, it got fucking booed. Everyone just booed the shit out of it. Everyone stood up and booed. And I'm like, both of these movies are insane. I guess Fire or Walk with Me is possibly slightly more insane than Wild at Heart. They're both totally off their rocker. Oh wait, no, I saw that in the theater. I think that was a double feature. I think it was Wild at Heart, Twin Peaks: Fire or Walk with Me. It was an amazing double feature. Yeah.
They're very different kinds of insane, I would say.
Yeah.
But I would fucking the news today devastated me. I'm gonna do a big Twin Peaks marathon because I've been meaning to do that for forever.
Yeah.
So definitely in honor of the Lynch,
Is Twin Peaks on? It's on Netflix, yeah.
It's on Netflix. I don't know if it's on Netflix over here. To be fair, there's regional differences and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for all you do. Your music is fucking insane. I love. Rat Wars in particular is being my soundtrack of 2024, 2025. So,
awesome, man. Well, we got we got a new album this year. Haven't announced it yet, so we'll let you know.
Dude, I don't want to leak anything, but I'm a Killer Elite. The shit you posted last week, insane.
Awesome.
Love it.
Awesome, man. Okay, cool. I'll see it.
But yeah, thank you so much.
Yep. Oh shit, I missed that call. If you haven't seen David Lynch film, it's time to get educated, and I recommend starting with Blue Velvet. And you have heard, there's lines from all these movies you've been hearing your whole fucking life, and you didn't know. Hello?
Time to get educated.
Hey,
Hi, is this Johnny?
Yes, hello, but you got to mute that stream. You got to turn that stream down.
Okay, yeah, how's that?
Yeah, you're great.
Hi. Okay, so first of all, Feliz Jueves.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 questions. So one is more about the band, and one is more like an advice question.
Okay.
So you guys have like collabed with so many artists in the past. Like, do you have anyone that you haven't collabed with yet that's like a dream collab for you?
Oh, totally. Totally. Tons of them.
Do you
a lot of them we actually are going to work with that we're emailing with right now. Yeah. But not all of them though. I mean, here's the thing though. Dream collab, you could throw anyone on there. You could be like, just I don't know, any some legendary band. You're like, because they're still alive, like they're down. You're like, fuck yeah.
Like, fuck it, collab with Mariah.
Yeah, I would. Would I say no? Absolutely not. That would be amazing. That's not going to happen. That's not on the table.
Oh, would be great though.
Of course. Yes, Madonna.
So,
I would love to do a song. Of course. But no, let's be realistic here.
You're right.
Yes.
Maybe she did like let them use "Always Be My Baby" on the Beau is Afraid soundtrack. So
that's pretty rad.
You never know. She might be down.
I don't know if I would really. I don't think. I just. I don't know Mariah Carey's person. I don't think Mariah Carey would like. I don't think I would vibe with her. I think I would love to, but I don't think it would happen. Just that's just how I see it.
Well, a girl can dream.
Yeah. I do love Mariah Carey though.
Okay, good. That's the right answer.
Yeah. What's your favorite Mariah song?
Probably Vision of Love. Like, it's literally the first song on her first album, but like it's my alarm in the morning. It's literally like I love it so much.
This one I love is, what was it? No, what's the song? Oh, We Belong Together.
That's a classic.
And Touch My Body. I really love Touch My Body.
Okay. I think Obsessed is like the best diss track that's like.
I didn't know that was about Eminem.
Yeah, fuck Eminem. I mean, sorry. Yeah. So my second question which is more personal. So I'm thinking of getting into drag soon, and I'm trying to name like my character. So like his vibe is kind of like a clown, but like there's like some like religious themes, but also like he's a freak.
Okay.
But I have like one name I kind of like, but I haven't like settled on one. Do you have any ideas?
I mean, do you want like a clown style name?
Yeah. So basically, the one that I have now is Shenanigans because like that's shenanigans.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How goofy you going? Is it like a bozo bongo kind of thing? A Balatro?
Yeah,
a Balatro?
Balatro.
Balatro. Joe Balatro.
Joe Balatro.
Joe Balatro. Krusty.
Krusty. Okay.
Well, you know
Krusty
the Clown, The Simpsons.
I think that might be copyrighted or something.
It is. It's very well known. That's like being Bozo the Clown. I don't know. I have no idea. Patches the Clown. Wasn't that a show? Buckets. No, wasn't that called Buckets? What was that show on? I don't know. You're a clown. You can be anything. You sure he's scary?
Really.
Drippy the
Maybe
Clown?
Not scary, but definitely freaky.
Cookie the Clown. A freaky. Oh, it's a freaky clown.
Yeah.
Freaky the Clown.
Freaky the Clown.
Is that two on the nose? Is that two on the nose? Cucky the Clown. Juicy the Clown.
Juicy. Maybe even something like just like John Cum, like something really stupid.
I love that. It's so stupid. It's amazing. John Cum. I don't know.
Okay.
Boner the Clown. Hello,
Boner the Clown.
Boner the Clown. Is that too stupid?
I'm writing this down.
Okay. Dr. Craven Moorhead. Sorry, that was really stupid. That was really too stupid. Don't write that one down.
No, that is like perfect. Dr. Craven Moorhead.
Dr. Craven Moorhead, yeah.
I think if I don't go with Shenanigans, that
Sexo,
might be
El Sexo the Clown. I am El Sexo the Clown.
Or El Sexo El Payaso.
Okay, yes, El Sexo. Hello, I am El Sexo. Honk, honk. I love a sex. And then you do a cartwheel. Whee!
Word. Okay, thank you.
Oh, is this not children's party? Oh, sorry, my accent keeps changing. Sorry, I can't. Sorry, you hire El Sexo. Please, give me my clothes back. And the security deposit. How dare you? I don't know. These all work.
El Sexo Payaso. Well, thank you. My favorite David Lynch movie, rest in peace.
Yes.
It's funny because you've been recommending it all night, but Blue Velvet, just because I have the hugest crush on Isabella Rossellini. Like, can we talk about her for a second?
Let's talk.
Like, oh my God, she's
A legend. She was married to Martin Scorsese for a little bit.
I did not know that.
Yeah, very interessante. There's also a really cool thing. I think it was on the Independent Film Channel, and you can find it on the internet now, or on the Criterion Collection, I think. Isabella Rossellini did this thing called green porno, and she'd dress up like a bug, and then she would talk about how different animals, how different insects mate, and then they would dramatize it. And she'd be like, the stick bug puts its penis in the blah, blah, blah. It's really cool. It's totally worth watching.
Yeah, I definitely have to tune in. I was actually at the IFC Center last week. I was supposed to watch Eraserhead, but I watched Crash instead because I've never watched Crash.
Yeah.
It was kind of an insane experience. Have you watched Crash?
Yes, I would definitely watch Crash. Crash is another one. Crash and Lost Highway, if they only had more sex, they would be the greatest softcore porns ever made. If they had like 25% more sex. But yeah.
It was so like no spoilers, sorry guys, but like when he fucked the Scar, I was just in that theater like, whoa. Whoa. Really interesting movie.
Very interessante, yes. J.G. Ballard book.
Sorry?
Sorry. We are talking about the Cronenberg movie Crash, not the Dogashitara movie Crash. We're talking about the Cronenberg Crash. Crashish.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
I don't think Don Cheadle fucked a Scar at any point in time.
Yes. Sorry, do not mix up the crashes. We're talking about the real Crash. Crashish, not trashish. That's what we're talking about. But yes.
Yeah, so I think I'm actually going to put Eraserhead on tonight because I didn't get a chance to
Excellent
watch
chance.
it
Hide the phone, turn out all the lights, and crank that stereo. The sound design, that's also so brilliant at Lynch. Everything's so brilliant. The sound design is so incredible. And then just from the jump, I mean, like it's so cool. Like just Eraserhead, there's just this endless like industrial just drone. It's fucking crazy. It's so great.
Rest in peace to a real one. Also, somebody like we have to keep an eye on John Waters. Like we can't lose so many freaks and such as like I'm shaken to my core.
Yeah, John Waters. I actually have a photo of. I have to dig it up. I have a photo of myself with John Waters in 2000 something.
Oh, you have to post it for sure.
Yeah, I'll have to find it though.
All right. Good night.
Awesome. See ya. All the Lynch films have an insane sound design. Everything Lynch does is incredible. There's you can find them on YouTube, I think. Lynch would also do commercials for money on the side, and he did these commercials, I think, for Gucci or something, some high fashion brand, and they're just stunning. It's like it's lighting, like this model, and the lighting switches and the camera goes. It's really fucking cool. Hey, what's up? You're live. Hello. Hello? Hello, sir? Hey, what's up? You're live.
Oh, shit. Johnny.
Yes.
I've called you before, dude, when you used to do these. I think you did it like an Adult Swim one time.
Oh.
And you answered before, too. It was pretty cool, man.
Are you talking about the thing I did with Pauly Shore?
Yeah, dude, but I've also seen you live in Phoenix. I was fucking drunk. We were drunk. It was me and my twin.
Okay.
And
you gotta give more details. I don't remember this. Oh,
you sold me a tank top, dude.
Sorry. 1 sec. Thank you for Bahamut and beyond. Thank you for making me come. I appreciate it. Okay, so what? I sold you a tank top. I don't know. This is foggy.
You sold me a tank top shirt, dude. So I was like, no way is this band member selling me a fucking tank top.
Yeah, that's me.
But yeah, we were just freaking happy to see you guys, and you're fucking tall, dude. You're like super fucking tall in person.
Yeah, I'm 6'4", baby.
That's pretty cool. Just meeting like one of my favorite bands and shit and talking to them. But yeah, this David Lynch shit sucked, man. I don't expect you to remember me, dude. Like it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, that sounds like. I mean, if you're talking about Phoenix, then that was. I mean, it's like that was like over 10 years ago, right?
Yeah, dude. This is like over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was pretty badass. But yeah, just wanted to see if you would answer. It's pretty cool.
Sorry, man.
I would like to see a collaboration with like Tool. That'd be pretty wild.
Oh yeah,
that sounds impossible.
That would be very sick. I don't know how realistic that is, but that would be amazing, of course.
Yeah. I don't know about that Mariah Carey bullshit though.
Don't worry, I don't think that's on the table.
But yeah, dude, I'm happy you answered. It's fuck, dude. I'm almost kind of nervous talking to you again. It feels weird.
Don't worry about it, bud. You're good, buddy.
But it's cool that you're doing this again, and
yeah, man.
Pretty badass that you're answering these calls.
Yeah.
Keep it up, dude. Well, we're proud of you, and
Thanks,
you're
man.
living it. You're living the dream.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it.
David Lynch shit stuck.
I know.
Yeah,
What's your
David
favorite?
Lynch
What's your favorite movie?
Dune, bro. Dune.
I do love a lot of things about David Lynch's Dune. I gotta say, I actually saw it before I read the book.
Eraserhead was pretty wild. When I was a teenager, the freaking radiator shit. That sounds
so tight,
fucking crazy.
So tight.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for calling, bud. I'm gonna grab this next call.
Have at it, dude.
Let's see it. Hey, what's your like? Wait 1 sec. Oh, wait, can't mute your stream. Mute your stream, buddy. Mute your stream.
Okay.
Hey, for the chat who are asking, okay, this is a hantan. It's a Japanese indoor kimono. They're incredible. They're insanely warm, and they're for when it's cold, like it is right now. It's an indoor kimono. I highly recommend them. They're not very expensive. They're amazing, and they're a hantan, Hanten. And this one I really love because it has pockets. And I got 2 of these, but this is my favorite one. Oh yeah, what's up? You're live.
Hey, sorry, is this actually Johnny?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've been honestly, first song I heard from you guys. My dad introduced me to Lamb of God, and I saw you guys do a song with Lamb of God, and I thought that shit was awesome. And I looked more into you guys' other stuff, and I was like, dude, I fuck with this band so much. And well, I just want to say, I'm getting to see you guys for my 18th birthday at Ohio Sonic Temple.
Nice.
And I am so stoked, and I've been selling my dad on it too. He's like, dude, this band's fucking awesome, because he likes Lamb of God too, and he's like, yeah, that's sick, and I've been trying to get him into like, oh, sorry.
Oh no, come say hi, man. I'll be out after the show, so you just hang around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. You can usually most of the time meet me unless I'm on some kind of schedule, but yeah, I come out.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll try to be on the lookout as much as I can. Because I mean, there's a lot of bands my family likes, so we're probably gonna be on a tight schedule. But I will.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it.
Sit there scoping out.
Don't worry about it. I'm just saying, I'm around. But yeah, don't worry about it. The schedule is packed, man. But our stage. Oh no, I'm mixing up the festivals. Anyway, whatever. It's a killer lineup.
What's my favorite lineup?
No, I said it's a killer lineup.
Oh, sorry, yeah, my bad. But yeah, no, I just wanted to call and I always see you do this stuff, and I thought it was like really cool. And I thought tonight, while just playing with friends, I was like, I'm gonna fucking try. Why not?
Nice.
But thank you, man. I just want to say, can't wait to see you guys. And I just hope you guys keep on doing sick shit. Man.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
I'll see you. Oh, by the way, this death shirt, if anyone lives in LA, there is the store I love. I forgot what they're called, but they're in Santee Alley. You go through Santee Alley, and you go to that indoor section where they got the place with the micheladas. You go at it to the right, and it's called like Rock something. And it's got art in the thing. It's in its own brick and mortar thing now. They moved it. It's an entire shirt of metal bootlegs, and they're like $6 a shirt, and they're fucking amazing. It's just $6. Hey, what's up? You're live. Hello. Hello. You got to beat the stream. Hello. Hello.
Me?
Hello, sir.
Is this me?
Yeah, it's you. How you doing? Hello?
I'm sorry.
You all right? All right, I'm going to see you, but I'm going to take this next call. Hey, what's up? You live?
Yo, thanks for telling me about the Honton.
Honton. Yeah, Honton.
Dude.
I don't know how to pronounce it. It's it's Japanese.
I think it might be like Honten.
Honton? Yeah.
I don't know.
Honton. I don't know. Hontara. I don't know. You tell me you speak fluent Japanese.
No, I don't. I'm like the whitest Mexican ever. So.
Mm-hmm. I got a Mexican
Oh,
homie
God.
named Chinese Mike.
Oh, Chinese Mike.
No,
What's Chinese
we
Mike good at?
we played with Danny Brown, and that song, he opened with that song. I love that song. And that lyric, he goes, I got a Mexican homie named Chinese Mike.
Well, I did grow up in the barrio.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, I guess I can rep that.
Oh, don't, no. I'm just saying things. No, what's up?
Dude, I'm gonna order one of those. I think I found. I don't know. That looks cozy as fuck.
Dude, it's unbelievable. When it gets cold, the Honton's on. I'm inside the house. I don't want to turn on the heater. I put on the Honton. My hands are free. It's short. It doesn't matter. You are so warm. It's crazy how warm it is. And you're open. Your hands are free. It's the Japanese. They really do it better. And then I'm taking it to the next level. So I got the Honton on, and I got these for Christmas. Someone got me these fucking Uggs. Got fucking Uggs slippers. You know these fucking things? Oh man,
those aren't slippers.
What would you call these? What would you call these?
Oh, wait, I'm watching your stream right now. I can't see what you're.
Is that a slipper?
Okay,
What is
there
it?
we go.
What do you call that?
House shoes, man. House shoes.
All right, house shoes. So I got the house shoes, and I got house shoes. I got the Honton, and then I got these. I got these for free too. What the fuck? I gotta shout out this brand. Let me check the fucking tag. God damn, they sponsored this thing. God damn it. Oh man, I can't see the back. All right, I got these designer sweatpants. They're fucking amazing. They gave us for free. I forgot their fucking name. Joe, what are these called? I know you're wearing them too right now.
Bro, you need to put socks on with those. They're
I
gonna
know.
stink.
I know. I don't want to fuck them up. Fuck. I hope I have this here. Strata. Shout out Strata sweatpants. Okay, you know what?
Bro.
They're good. They're good. But you know, you're right. I'm gonna put on socks tomorrow. I'm gonna stop wearing them barefoot. Okay? You can't fuck around.
Okay.
I gotta preserve them. Fuck,
They make socks with like a thin silver lining that kills. It's like
Well, I don't need socks that can
bacterial.
kill a werewolf, man. I just need regular ass socks. I'll go throw some on right now.
Oh God, why are you stiffing your shoes? I'm watching the delayed.
Yeah, I know.
stream,
We're on a
and
delayed.
I'm kind of offended.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go put some socks on just for you. Here, why don't you just start yapping? Yap to the chat. Read the chat and talk to them because I'm gonna go grab some socks right now. All right, I'm taking this
okay.
seriously. Okay, you got it. All right.
I got it. Go put some fucking socks on, you degen. All right, guys. I'm pouring myself a little bit of scotch. How are you guys? Pickle, other dad. Does anybody else wear like socks that have silver in them? Also, I just realized I think Johnny upgraded his chair to a Herman Miller Aeron. Although it looks like one of the older models, so. Dude, you really do need to wear socks because when you sweat in them, it makes them stink. Like, I went like raw dog with my Uggs, and they were starting to get gross, man. talcum powder is okay, but like it's like a band-aid on the actual problem, you know? Like you should just wear socks before you put the fucking the shoes on.
Oh man.
Dude, when I'm in California and I'm on the beach, I raw dog the fuck out of the beach because, you know, you can do that. You know, the salt water in the water makes things nice, and you can just go, you know?
You ever are you from like a beach community?
No. I'm in Texas.
So in San Diego, in Encinitas, it was always a thing to do with like do with the girls or whatever. Like it was called what was it called? Was it called it was called chicken cutlet. So like kids would have sex.
Cutlet.
So kids would have sex on the beach, and then you'd pull your dick. You'd pull your dick out, and then you'd get sand all over it, and then put it back in, like your bread and chicken.
That sounds miserable. That's like a 5-grit sandpaper kind of situation.
But on the East Coast, it turns out, like in Long Island, they said I talked to this guy. They used to do it too, and they would call it a shake and bake.
I feel like that is a ruined date.
Oh, it was like a whole thing. Everyone was into it. Like it was like a thing. It was like everyone bragged about it at school.
Like on the guy side?
On both sides. It was like a thing. I think it's like a beach community thing. I don't know. I never did this shit. I didn't grow up there. I didn't grow up by the beach.
I mean, you're pretty much turning your dick into a standing stick. You know?
Wouldn't it be good like for exfoliation or something? Or
I don't think the insides of you need exfoliation.
Okay.
Like the outsides probably.
I think we're still good on this thing.
The insides are all fleshy and smooth, you know?
Yeah. Well, I never saw anyone do it. I just heard this. This is all hearsay.
That's fucked up, man. Quit sniffing your shoes.
I just, when I'm playing it safe, I put these socks on for you, homie. You know how life goes.
Hey,
what did they do in Texas?
Okay, so I ride a motorcycle, and typically what we do is we stick them in the freezer, and it kills all the bacteria because they can't survive in that environment.
I thought that was supposed to be bullshit. Everyone said you don't have to wash your jeans, you put them in the freezer, and then I found that apparently that's not true.
Well, it might not be true. I might be giving you misinformation right now, but it does help with the stink. Just stick those Uggs in the freezer for like a night.
Okay.
Might help.
Okay. Interessante.
Might not.
This is as good as time as any to let you know. The guys who were complaining before the donation button wasn't working on Twitch, it's working now. Joe fixed it. Someone wants to give it a shot. Okay, but yeah,
Hell
man,
yeah.
You seem like a real knowledgeable guy, a real Texas style, Go
on, keep reaching.
You're a science man.
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's cool. What's your favorite David Lynch film?
Definitely Mulholland Drive. Dude, I've watched that
excellent
over
choice.
and over again.
So, interesting fun fact about Mulholland Drive. So, Mulholland Drive was supposed to be a new TV series. It was going to be like he's going to do like a Twin Peaks thing again. But you know how he had to like turn it into a movie, and they had to film stuff later to make it work as a movie. If you watch it closely,
disjointed.
Well, not just that. They had to like do shit with the aspect ratio. There's like shit that's like off. It's really interesting. But the more interesting thing is, I found this out. You ever seen the movie Body Double?
No.
So I don't think this never gets talked about. And this is my theory that De Palma was a huge influence on Lynch. And like, there's really no one like Lynch, but the only thing that even feels close to Lynchian is like early De Palma. And that's just because it's so often. De Palma's a really weird filmmaker for his own reasons. He has a different style, and he's kind of more different attitude to his characters. But there is this stuff of like watch the movie Sisters. I think Sisters came out in the 70s, And it's so off. It almost has a Lynchian vibe. It's not actually Lynchian, but it's like, maybe he saw that growing up. But Body Double, which is an excellent movie, I highly recommend you guys should watch. It's fucking weirder than weird. It's like weird like a Lynch movie, is incredibly similar structure-wise to Mulholland Drive. Incredibly similar. And you'll see all these weird things in the movie that are like Mulholland Drive, and the flip that Mulholland drives in the third act, Body Double also does too. Not as good, but in its different way. So it's my personal pet theory that David Lynch had this TV show he wasn't sure what to do with. He's thinking about how to make a movie, and then he was like, he watched Body Double or loved Body Double because the whole structure of Mulholland Drive is based off Body Double. It's like 10 times more whacked and it's better, but it's like it's really similar, and that's my personal pet theory. But if you watch Body Double, there's like all this shit from Mulholland Drive in there, and you're like, oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird, and it's really amazing. De Palma. If you guys love Lynch, you should also watch some early De Palma. Watch Sisters. Watch Phantom of the Paradise, and watch Body Double. And these are fucking weird movies that you really got to see. Obviously, De Palma has other great movies. Scarface, one of the greatest movies ever made. Blowout's a pretty good movie, but those three are fucking so weird. If you like Lynch, you should watch them.
Dude, I like weird movies, so yeah, I'll check this out. This looks. Sorry, I'm doing research on the back end while you're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's very dreamlike. Like, I think that's one of the most pronounced features of Mulholland Drive is it's just like
the dream. But Lynch does that too. Lynch is like the only filmmaker who can actually make stuff that feels like a dream, not that in that weird logic. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, but like the very end of Blue Velvet, it seems like all wrong the way it wraps up, but that's very much how it would be in a dream. You have those those really complicated dreams with the plot. They'll weirdly like skip over stuff, and I was like, it really feels like a dream like that. It's really amazing. There's just this I don't know, that he's able to channel that dream feeling into these movies. It's just so fucking brilliant. God, he's good.
No, and that's kind of like the essence of what makes it so interesting, is because everybody has dreams like that, and we kind of can connect to it.
But yeah, if you guys love Lynch, watch some of those early whacked De Palmas, and you'll see that's the only guy I can see that can be similar to Lynch in any way, and I think actually influenced Lynch.
Okay, this is a strange, out of left field recommendation. Have you seen The Eyes of My Mother?
No, that sounds familiar. Wait, is that a song I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of a song by Morris Black. It's actually a sick song. Eyes of My Mother, 2016. Is this a Korean movie or something?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, I heard this is supposed to be good.
Man.
I haven't seen this.
Dude, it is so good.
Oh, it's American. It's an American movie. Eyes of My Mother. I've never heard of this shit. Nicholas Pesky? Who the hell is this guy? All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah, so I think the it's like following a Portuguese family that has migrated to the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, if it's good, I'll just check it out. Don't tell me. I love going to movies blind. Love going to movies blind.
Okay, cool.
Just going right in.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Definitely recommend. I think. Oh man, there's another one that I was thinking of that recently got remade in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I've been in meetings all day, so my brain is like fucking
That's okay.
dead.
Don't worry about it.
What are you popping in your mouth? Are those cough drops?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm compulsively eating cough drops. It's really hard for me not to do it. I can't stop. I talk too much, so I always like to have cough drops, and then I bought this gigantic pack, and then it's just too tempting. I can't stop fucking eating them. I really shouldn't be eating them right now. I just keep looking at them. It's really hard for me not to eat them.
I'm about to fucking call you Jake, because he's always trying to fucking protect his voice.
Oh no, I mean I just love cough drops.
Ricola.
I love cough drops, but I do I on tour especially I talk too fucking much and then I yell a lot because like drinking whatever, and then so I'm always having cough drops, and I want to have them anyway. I go through a lot of cough drops, but these are good because I used to have Hall. I do love Halls, and I usually get some Halls, but Halls have a lot of sugar. These are sugar free, so this is better.
That's great.
Bahamut, I actually had because you can buy communion wafers online, and as a kid, I loved getting that communion at church. I was an altar boy, loved eating that communion. So it's so tempting to want to buy the big pack of communion wafers so you can eat them at home. It still feels a little.
Are you Catholic? Or were you raised Catholic?
Yeah, I was raised Catholic, but yeah. I mean, not like the super insano, like, how crazy it can be. But yeah, but
Well, again, I don't know if you know all of it. I mean, you probably don't because you probably have tons of conversations.
Mm-hmm.
But last time I talked to you, I was asking about the gravestones in the Ashamed video.
Oh, did I answer that?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You did a good job.
What I should have done is get a picture of my father's grave, but we did not have time. I should have gone to San Diego and filmed my father's grave, and that would have been great. It would have made a lot more sense. But this is Jake's idea, and it came up late in the editing, and he's like, oh, you should have a grave. And I'm like, I just had to go on YouTube, but I was like, grave. And then there was this casket failure to cemetery, which apparently a lot of people have seen this YouTube video, and I just pulled the grave from that. So just some random guy's name, But it would have made a lot more. I should have gotten my father's grave and would have said my last name, which would have been great,
Yeah, I was asking last time. I was like, were you adopted or?
No, yeah, that's confused. It's confusing to the narrative. It was a very last minute addition, but yes, I should have got my father's grave. I do regret not doing that. I should just ran down to San Diego to do it. But it was kind of like but it was very abstract. It's like you're not supposed to like. It's just showing that I'm young. It's like cradle to grave. You don't have to overthink it. It's very quick, shot. It's not like a hugely important.
Yeah. Well, you really should go back and edit that though.
Yeah, I don't know if you can. Can you do that on YouTube? Can you change the edit?
I mean, you can re-upload a video.
Yeah, but it fucks up all the views. If you're able to change, I think you might be able to change the edit. If that's the case, next time I'm in San Diego, I'll go to my dad's grave and I'll film it with my phone and I'll splice it in.
No, I'm sorry about the loss of your father now.
Oh, that was a long time ago. Oh no, you can't. You can only cut stuff out. So sorry, that's what it is. If there's a DVD, some bullshit like that later, we could fix it for that. Well, yeah, we're not sorry. Can't get there. It's fine. It's one shot. It's not that. And all you get is it's a grave. It's a kid grave. All right, I'm gonna answer this call.
It's like, okay, later.
Later. Hey, what's up? You're live.
Hello, Johnny?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
I'm great, bud.
Cool, man. Hey, so first thing I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Are you and everybody safe from the fires?
Yes. It was definitely scary with the winds and shit. I mean, I think next week we might still have winds. I mean, I'm still, but like, checking this fucking fire app. It did get a little, but right now we're good. My biggest fear is just some crazy arsonist setting fires, and they caught a guy really close to my house trying to set a fire, like reasonably close. Some kind of hysteria, but right now, I mean, nothing's looked better. I'm looking at the fire map right now. The big one next to us is 55% contained, but yeah, it's quite apocalyptic.
Okay, and I'm glad. Number one, I'm glad you're okay, and I don't want to. I'm gonna very quickly go through this because I know it's been hectic. But as somebody, and we've talked about, like Terminator movies. We've talked about like Ghostbuster movies, stuff like that. We've talked about the Spectre, all that shit.
Yeah.
But so you probably know him. So like my point is like when I was watching this stuff, it was like, dude, I grew up watching T2. Like that's one of my favorite movies. And it's like watching this shit, and it was like it gave me goosebumps, like deep down, like this looks like the fucking scene where Sarah's like like it was fucked up. It's like, and that's where it was filmed. You know what I'm saying? Like it couldn't get any closer.
Definitely.
Well, I know. Okay, so that, and I'm glad you're okay, man, and
Me too.
I just hope everybody's okay, and I just want to let everybody know that I feel for everybody out there that has been having to deal with this, and all these poor animals that have been displaced and killed. So
yeah, I'm trying to. I put my name in to foster any dogs, but there's so many volunteers that they don't even need any. But all my friends have been really amazing. They've been driving around donations and.
Good for you, bro.
But no, not me. I haven't done that. I feel very guilty. I actually fled to San Diego when I came back. But just being honest.
Hey
but,
man, you have to protect. I live in South Florida.
Yeah.
You flee from a hurricane. It ain't fleeing, bro. It's protecting your life. You take your animals. You take your valuables. That means something to you.
Oh man, my cats were so fucking pissed.
I have a kitty too. And you know what? They're gonna be pissed because they're territorial, but I'd rather save their life and they'd be pissed. You know.
Yeah. It was kind of a bonding experience. I think my cats like me more now because they got so scared.
It is. It's like fighting with your friend and then having not fighting, but like arguing with your best buddy and then having a beer. It's kind of like that with the cats.
Definitely.
Anyways, okay, so I'm glad you're safe. I wish the best. So like, I have a couple things I'm gonna run through this. Okay, so you're wearing what's called a haunton.
A haunton, yeah. Or a haunton.
Okay, so here's my stupid joke for you. What's warmer than a haunton?
I don't know.
A tauntaun.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's true.
You know?
That's
and
good.
and we thought that they smelled bad on the outside.
I know. Yeah. That part is really, that part as a kid, I was like, oh man, it's so gnarly.
I know. And I love when Family Guy when he does extended. Yeah. Empire is one of the greatest movies ever made. Anyway,
so there's a really old, I think it's like a comedy roast or something, and Patton Oswalt's on there. And you know the wrestler China is there.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
And Patton Oswalt, he did something where he's like, oh China, I want to climb inside of you like a tauntaun. Something like that. I forgot. Obviously, it's Patton Oswalt. He said it was hilarious, but I forgot. It cracked me up.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna totally watch that later. Okay, so a quick question, and then I want to get something honestly meaningful, which is why I really called you. Well,
okay.
Besides the seeing you're safe, like the David Lynch thing, because I wanted to tell you something really cool. So you were mentioning about the shirts, because we see that a lot in South Florida here, like these rip-off shirts.
Yeah.
Our local bands.
Yeah.
So then I have a question.
Well, that's from Florida, right? All the death metal guys are from Florida.
Well, Tampa's where the double kick drum really grew up.
Yeah. You guys invented that shit.
Yeah, it did kind of birth itself there, and a lot of the studios for it. Not Tom. What's his fucking name? Bro, what was the original drummer from Slayer, brother?
Oh, Lombardo. Yeah, Lombardo.
Dave Lombardo.
He kind of invented the double kick. I mean, like.
Yeah, but
Slayer is like Kraftwerk of extreme metal.
Yeah, it's like Kraftwerk, electronic. Yeah. So Dave Lombardo, I've heard, because I'm born and raised in like South Florida. Like I've people have come in and out. It's like, yeah, like he used to kind of float in and out. Apparently, I know it's true that like he kind of was like the Ozzy of that shit, kind of sprinkling it back in the day of the kick drum. And
well, actually, wait, no. First kick, double kick though is actually Motorhead. It's Overkill, right? That's
the Brit version.
Obviously, Ginger Baker did double kick. Ginger Baker from Cream had two kick drums. I know it wasn't the
double blast. Yeah, the double blast, because a lot of those guys, well, it was either through necessity or touring, but a lot of them ran a double pedal with like that long extended chain, and it's not the same. It's not like it's not. These guys came in with like a legit double full kick drum with like a dedicated pedal to it, and they were like just like that,
Mm-hmm.
But it requires more of a setup and all that.
Anyway, we got distracted. What were we talking about?
No, okay, sorry. Okay, yeah. So my question to you, and then my honest thing about saying goodbye to David, because I do want to tell you a very crazy story that I think you'll appreciate about Lost Highway. Anyway, so. So you were talking about going into the alleyway and finding the bootleg shirts. What would happen if the next time you go in there and you find a bootleg of Health shirt?
So
what
would
you do?
Would
you get mad, or would you buy it?
I would be really pumped because it's all classic or great bands in there. Either they're a really huge classic band or like just a really badass band that's not like Death or like Subhumans, like cool punk bands and shit like that. But they have Ghost T-shirts, like Ghost,
Like
Ghost,
Ghost
like
is fucking. Oh, I love Ghost.
But yeah. So Ghost is a new
is
band that it has such iconography
been around
and
for a minute.
well, whatever, a newish. It's just every band in there is from like the fucking 80s or something,
Oh,
and then it's like
I got
Ghost. Like there hasn't been. There's not many other bootlegs in there. I think there might be Lamb of God bootlegs. That's the only other like more modern band. I know obviously they're not like a new band, but like in terms of like metal bands and punk bands, like everything is from like the like before times.
Yeah, it's like
nothing. Yeah,
Ghost,
it's like
I got you.
but like now Ghost is in there. I'm like, holy shit, that's a new band or newish band to be in the rock bootleg store, and that's pretty wild. So I'm like, wow. So if I was in there, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'd be pretty pumped.
Okay. So you would, if you saw the Health shirt in the bootleg store, you would buy one. You wouldn't get upset.
No, because I'd be so pumped that I was in the store. Now, granted, I don't want to, you obviously don't stay there, but fuck, if you're in that store, you're killing it. I mean, like, like I would love to be in the store. It's like you want to be on the karaoke
okay,
machine.
you'd be happy about it. And
I'd be very happy.
Give a shit about like royalty or anything.
No. If I went to Mexico
See,
City,
Johnny, that's why I fucking love you, brother. It's more about the art for you than the dollar.
Well, I of course I want dollars, but like, dude, you know how killer.
Well, the band has to eat, but it's more about art.
It's if you're in that bootleg shop, you're fucking killing it. So like, if I went to like Del Chopo in Mexico City, and like, there's a guy who has like an industrial booth. He's the only guy there. Everything is it's almost 90% metal, like metal. But there's a guy with an industrial booth, and he's got bootlegs too. It's like if I was on that bootleg, I'd be fucking pumped. I'd be fucking pumped, Now, yes, okay. Now, granted, talking about Mexico City, we've had bootlegs. If you play in Mexico City, they just set up shop outside your show with bootlegs of all your shit, and they did have bootlegs of our stuff, and I should have gone out and bought a bunch of them because I wanted them. But I'm not like normally sold in the bootleg store, so maybe those bootlegs get filtered down to Del Chopo. I don't know. Also, if you guys go to Mexico, you got to go to Del Chopo. You want that bolt thrower long sleeve? They got it, and it's like, I don't know, $20, or $10. It's awesome.
Okay. So you appreciate the second market, even though you can't.
Yes.
Okay. All right, that's cool. Again, I know that it takes money to eat, but I appreciate the fact that you appreciate the art more than the dollar. And I think that's lost. So.
I'd love to be in the. Also, that'd be great. These, especially the Sons of those places all over the world. We're not going to get your shirt anyway, so hell yeah, put that bootleg
cool.
on. Get that bootleg.
Yeah, maybe you know what? Maybe there's ways that you can work with those people. It's like, hey, like maybe we can get you to do something. You can what's the word? Not collaborate, synergy or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so that's ridiculous. So
yeah, and a lot of times a big reason why I'm especially when it comes to like metal bands or punk bands why I love the bootleg, obviously. It's not the kosher. The bootleg is often a way better shirt. Like, this is sweet. This is really sweet. I gotta.
Happens, yeah.
I love that. I love that this is just the logo and it's fucking huge. But they've got some really amazing, really amazing bootleg ones.
There's an interesting story about in the Megadeth VH1 documentary about how. This was like in the third album. This is the 80s when So Far So Good So What came out, that they were there touring. And then, like, this is really cool, like, rock shit. Like, even if you don't like the band, like Dave, obviously he was like the business guy. He's like you, but like drunk and like fucked up. And he's like, and he gets whiffed that, like, it's in the documentary, he gets whiffed that there's bootlegs of the Megadeth shirt going on in there. He's like, oh, hell fucking no. So, before he goes on and plays, he's going to go down and say, who the fuck's selling bootlegs of my band shirt, of my shit? And then he ends up he goes into the whole thing, and like the guy was selling them, and he was I think it was for the IRA. And he was like, oh, it's for the cause, Marty. Dave, it's for the cause. And then he made some comment like really fucked up on stage later on that night, and then they had to literally, this is documented, they had to literally, he said, like, oh, give Ireland back to the, I don't remember exactly what it was. I don't want to fuck that up because I know that's touchy, but if you watch the documentary, and they had to literally have the state police take them out and look with like armed escorts because there was like bomb threats with the whole, the IRA and the whole thing. It's very touching, Ireland and all that. Give it back to the, and that's what ended up causing him it was the cause and effect for him to start writing the song Holy Wars. Watch the documentary, it's in there. I'm not bullshitting. Anyway, I don't want to keep going because I know you want to get about, but I did want to take a moment to really do something cool. The whole thing is David Lynch. So I really appreciate the fact that you give respect to David Lynch. He's been, you know, I don't have to say, doing as I was a kid, everything. So there's this really cool story about, I know a lot of people, you've seen Lost Highway probably, right?
Yeah, dude. Of course.
Okay. Yeah, you're weird. We're cool. Like, we're weird. But most people have said, like, you ever seen Lost Highway? They're like, oh, Lost Highway.
Well,
like,
maybe not now. For a certain time period of people, that was Lost. Everyone had Lost Highway. Lost Highway is, you know, is a pretty popular movie. Everyone saw Lost Highway.
For us, because we're weirdos, but for the average people, like, when the movie came out, like, I had the soundtrack. Like, that's such a fucking... Bro, that soundtrack to Lost Highway, I could go on and on about that, bro. Angelo Badalamenti, fucking Bowie with Trent, like, it's gold. It's fucking gold. And the movie is, a lot of people, the people I've asked, and I want to get your interpretation, like, because I love all his movies, like, especially doing from the 80s as a kid, but there's just something special to me about Lost Highway, especially how it worked with the soundtrack. Like, am I correct in saying, like, if you're trying to understand Lost Highway, then you've lost the whole point of the movie? Like, there is, like, it's just, like, right? Like, you cannot understand it. It doesn't really have a point.
Well, no, I mean, like, you know, the way the movies work is, like, all these natural inclinations you have during the movie. He's such a great filmmaker. It's still super... It's still super entertaining and exciting, even though you are curious. Lost Highway, though, for me, I think Lost Highway is so brilliant, and there's a part where kind of by the end it kind of falls apart, you know, and it doesn't feel satisfying.
Where?
What ends?
Where?
I think the first section is so good, and the second section,
but like where? But
is
no,
not.
Bill Pullman.
But I like the moment the where it gets strange is still really cool, but like when it kind of tries to circle back around, it just doesn't feel. Like the whole ending sequence, I've never felt as satisfying. Lost Highway is a mixed bag for me.
Into Bill Pullman.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin it. I don't ruin it for anyone. But yes, yeah, like that. I don't think like it ever. It's still a great movie. You should still watch it, but it's like it's not. Whereas like I think Mulholland Drive is like perfect in execution. You know, like a lot of them. But like Lost Highway is kind of a mixed bag.
Yeah, it's noir. Yeah. Lost Highway is definitely, I think, his most obscure movie, and I think all of you should watch it. And a quick note, like. When that movie first came out, I used to live in, South Miami anyway, but like where I was living at the time in high school, like no theater was showing it. And there's some other, one of my weirdo buddies was like, bro, like we found, you know, this was back in the day, bro, it was in the 90s, like 97, 98. And we're like, we found in the papers, like, bro, like nobody's showing this fucking David Lynch movie. And then we found where it's where I live pretty much now, like, down in the deep, like Gables, like the down, like farthest down south, it's like, bro, they're doing like one showing tonight, like late as fuck. It's like, let's go hit it. No, I'm sorry, they were doing two. And this is what was weird. So we're out, we got there early, we're sitting there sipping, you know, our drinks with our soda outside of the theater, waiting for the people to come out. And the people come out of the movie, and we're like, how was it? Like, bro, this movie's a piece of shit. It's so fucking weird. Everyone was like, oh, I don't understand. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And the guy was like, oh, the whole movie is the guy driving and the music and the guy driving. And I was like, and we're looking at each other like, oh, this will probably be good. So most people, my point is, like, most people that walked out were like very like, the average people, bro, they were like, I don't get it. Weird. I didn't understand. We went in there, watched that, and that fucking movie did something special for me.
No, yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, the beginning is so brilliant. I love it.
Dude, with the music. No, that's what I'm saying. Music, you understand it. Music with the visual is perfect. The way it opens up with fucking the David Bowie song, it's just perfect. It's just, I think that to me, Lost Highway, like David Lynch's art, like I think Lost Highway, like, I mean, you know, Twin Peaks is a whole other thing. And to me, it's like, that sounds like it's infringing. I don't want to get into that, but the theme for that is totally infringing. But Lost Highway is like, I don't know, dude. It's like a smoke cloud. You cannot place it. Like, the movie is made to be elusive. the word I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be like you can't nail it. It doesn't. There is no point to the fucking movie. I think it's just.
Well, actually, David Lynch himself said, I think it was an interview, and I think it was Roger Ebert, actually. He was at some kind of film festival like Cannes.
Wow.
And he talked about how, they're talking about the movie about like something like not making sense or something along those lines, and he's like, well, it doesn't have to make sense. It's like music. Music doesn't make sense. It's just like if it's obviously there is some logic to music, there's some blah blah, but like it's just the emotion. The emotion will make sense, and if a great filmmaker can do that, usually you never want the audience confused. You don't want to break these chains with making a movie, and that's good advice. But if you're a master, if you're someone really brilliant like Lynch, you can, or like 2001: A Space Odyssey. You're not really sure what happened, but it worked, and it worked emotionally. It's following its own logic. But awesome, man. Well, shit, man. I'm gonna move on.
Wait, can I ask you one more
Sure,
question before you hang up?
Yeah.
So everything you just explained is what I was feeling, but I think isn't what you just explained, isn't that life?
I don't know. I think it's like, I think with life, I don't want to do too long. I think we
don't know what's coming.
No, but no, I think
we're just experiencing as it happens.
True, but life, I think we try to look at life like we look at films and stuff like stories, because that's just how humans think, and that's how we process things. That's why we like movies, and that's why we like tales.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Life is non-narrative. And it's just all these interconnected, boring scenes of like me taking a shit and stuff. You have to turn it into a story. I don't think it's the same thing because the Lynch shows are extremely crafted, and I think comparing them to Dreams is usually the most appropriate. They
could be Dreams.
He can totally communicate the true feeling and logic of Dreams, and he's the only guy who can do it, and it's incredible. But yeah, I like to say life is non-narrative. Life is not. You have to cut out all this bullshit of me taking a shit to make it a story. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think it's a part of it. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think that's what I was saying. It's just like you're saying. It's like this non-scripted, just random things occurring, and it doesn't trace. That's life, bro. We want life to be a story or a movie that we love, but it doesn't happen that way. And I think people use those stories and movies to try to make sense of life sometimes, or lighten it, or to give themselves something, or for someone.
Bro, your phone's killing me, man. All right, dude, thanks for calling, bud. I'll talk to you next time.
Bye, John. Be safe.
All right. I think. All right, now I think we're gonna switch gears. We're still gonna take calls, but at a slower rate. I think Joe, you hopping on? If Joe wants to hop on, we're gonna boot up Path of Exile 2, and I'll take the calls when I hit the town, because it's hard to take calls. Very, very active game. But let me see if Joe's down. If not, we'll just keep taking calls. Joe, where are you at? Oh, wait, I'm waiting for Joe's Discord. All right, he's already on. All right, I'm Path of Exile. I'll take this call though. I'm loaded Path of Exile right now. What's up?
Hello?
You got to mute that stream, buddy.
It's muted.
Oh, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well. It's Justin from Philadelphia.
Hey, Justin from Philadelphia. What's up? Oh!
I'm, you know Ginny Pumpkins?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I'm her boyfriend.
Oh, hey, you used to live in L.A.
I didn't live in L.A., but I saw you guys out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought I met you. I thought you worked for the Echo or something, right?
No. Like, I used to do a lot of concert photography and stuff like that, and I think I saw you guys first. You were opening for like Dan Deacon.
Yes.
At Great American Music Hall, I think.
Yeah. San Francisco. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I remember I saw you guys at this crazy show at a place called Hiko's in Oakland.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was nuts. Like that building was such a fire hazard, though. It made when Ghost Ship.
Yes.
Made me think of,
that is. We're very fortunate. Nothing like that. Oh my God, someone's making me come right now. Thank you, Ginny. Right? Whoever, Babaslaga.
Oh, was she on there?
It must have been someone. Someone just made me.
Yeah, that's
part of the face. Okay, that's Jenny.
Yeah, that was her. But anyway, I was going to tell you a story about when I met David Lynch.
Sure.
So I work at this small music venue near Union Transfer in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
And that whole neighborhood inspired Eraserhead.
Oh, really?
David Lynch went to art school in Philadelphia.
Oh shit!
At the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So it's right in that neighborhood, and that area is real run down, very industrial, very, very Eraserhead ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
They shot the movie. He shot it in L.A., but it was inspired by the look of that neighborhood. It's the same neighborhood where Union Transfer is. But anyway, so 10 years ago or so, PAFA did a retrospective of David Lynch's student work at the school, and they flew him in to have him give a talk and all this other stuff like that. But somehow we managed to drag him away from that for a couple hours to come to the small place I'm at. It's called Philomoka. Because we were hosting a David Lynch-themed art show. So there was all kinds of just, some stuff was just crazy, inspired, weirdo, nonsense. And then some things were, like, very much tied in with his movies. There was somebody that made a taxidermied scene out of, like, mice, and they were doing a scene from Blue Velvet.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Somebody made a really excellent replica of the baby from Eraserhead.
Yeah.
When bands come through the venue, like every single time people want to get a picture with the baby, they want to like cradle it and movie buffs, I should say anyway, not every single band. But anyway, yeah, so he came through to look at the art that people had made in tribute to his work. And yeah, I was just walking around talking with him while he's like looking at stuff. And I don't even remember really what we talked about, except there was some movie that had just come out. I can't remember the name of it. It was a French movie that's like a fictionalized version of his time in art school. And I was like, oh, have you heard of this movie? And he's like, I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. I was like, yeah, I figured you probably didn't see it, but anyway, yeah, that was my experience with David Lynch. Not too compelling.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm bummed I never got to like go to screening or something with Lynch. There was when I was in film school I went to this really bullshit ass film school. But there was the girl that everyone had cast in their student film, and she was in Inland Empire.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, she has like that scene with like those there's like 10 girls in that one room that's all weird. She's like one of them, yeah. And then she has a line. I think she goes tits and ass or something like that.
Oh, that's I mean, if you're gonna have one line, right?
Yeah,
that's the one to have. Well, anyway, yeah, I just wanted to relate my story.
Awesome, man. What
keeps telling me that? Go ahead.
Oh, what's your favorite David Lynch film?
Yeah, sometimes I like to fuck with people and just say Straight Story.
Yeah, I have not seen Straight Story, so I'm planning on watching that this weekend. I've not seen Straight Story.
Oh wow, yeah, that's well, it's certainly unlike his other films.
Yeah, it's just a straight. It's kind of cool he did it, but I've actually heard it's great.
It is really excellent. But I think among his other works, probably just Blue Velvet. Hard to go wrong with that. Yeah, we used to, at the venue, we used to host every year an event called Eraserhood. It was called Eraserhood Forever.
Yeah.
The nickname for that neighborhood is the Eraserhood. Again, inspired by Eraserhead. So we do this David Lynch themed event, and this local guy who he's an artist. He does he's a producer on a puppet show that's on PBS right now. It's called Albie's Elevator.
Okay.
So he does puppetry or whatever. But he would always dress up like Frank from Blue Velvet and host the event, with the light in his hand, and a microphone attached to it, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we had one year we had the Lady in the Radiator there, performing,
The actual the same actress or no?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh wow. Okay, that's wild.
Yeah. We would always try to get like some. I mean, we had Sherilyn Fenn once. She was like a nightmare to work with.
Oh really?
But yeah. Just kind of like changed the deal after the event was over.
Oh,
for on us for money.
Yeah. Well, that happens.
Yeah, it happens, right?
It's hard
but,
up there.
Yeah. So we would always do these David Lynch themed things. I think people are like, oh, I think people are like, oh, what are you gonna do now that he died or whatever? But the guy that runs the space is like, I don't want to do anything because it just seems like we're cashing in on his death.
I think people are just they do love the film so much. Just even if there's like a retrospective, I mean, you've just on our Discord just do like, just watch 3 of the movies. Just watch the movies. Fuck it.
Yeah. I think people want to express their
love,
feelings and their relations.
It's someone just is really touched. Not everyone, but pretty much everyone. Like it's very few people I can think of are such towering like artistic figures. It's like. Yeah.
He certainly stands alone.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe going back, you could say like Louis Buñuel or somebody like that. But
yeah. Again,
but yeah. Anyway, Jenny always tells me that I should try to get you all to come do like an after party thing at Philomoka or something when you're in Philly.
Yeah, it was by transfer. Definitely, I think Philly was one of the best shows of the tour, so I think an after party there would be really great.
Yeah. It's it could be something. But anyway, well, thanks for taking my call.
Awesome, man.
It was good talking with you.
Cool, man. I'll see you.
All right, man. Take care. Have a good one.
What's up, Joe?
Yo.
How you been, dude? You're pretty high level.
Yes.
I was planning on playing this game on Steam Deck when I fled, but it never came up.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes.
Oh, thank you, DJ Jason. My table is not Formica, a Formica green table. Oh man, Fire Walk with Me is. Have you seen Fire Walk with Me, the movie?
Me, yes.
Oh god, I think that's his weirdest one, like by far. That's just bananas. Actually, I should rewatch that.
I said it in chat, but like Lost Highway is all about the soundtrack. Like that, the movie is just okay.
Yeah, I think the must. I mean, obviously, we'll be talking about obviously the weird one. Elephant Man is fucking excellent. Elephant Man is such a good movie too. Produced by Mel Brooks. The Elephant Man. Very interesting to it. What do you mean by CD Joe? This is
Mel Brooks, not Mel Gibson.
No, not Mel Brooks, dude. Is Mel Gibson about to like make a movie or something? He seems to be showing up everywhere out of nowhere. Okay, what's the movie?
Oh, who knows?
Oh, okay.
Braveheart 2, Patriot 3.
Patriots sucks. That's bad. Braveheart is good.
Braveheart, obviously, very good.
Yeah. Apocalypto is awesome. Apocalypto is really good.
I rewatched the Lethal Weapons recently.
Lethal Weapon 1 is awesome.
It's so fucking good.
It's so insane. It's like
there's something about the scene. I can't remember what I read about it. That scene where he was contemplating suicide.
Yes.
I can't remember what it was about that scene, but they shot it in such a way that just like made you really.
No, it's one shot. That's so great about it. So that was a story. I have a friend who's a very successful editor, and he does lots of big commercials. And actually, his company, Parallax, his partner in it, Paul, won an Oscar for editing for Everything Everywhere All at Once. But anyway, my homie Luke,
Did you ever watch that, by the way?
Everything Everywhere All at Once? Yeah.
Really good.
Yes. The funny thing is, I would never say this to Paul, but like, I think it's too long. Like as an editor, like,
that is funny, and it's something that.
I mean, the editing is incredible, but I'm just like, I think it's too long, bud.
Yeah, but that's not an editing problem. I don't
Well,
know.
it is, but obviously,
It
like,
is
there's
kind of,
the
but it
director.
also- Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
But anyway, obviously the directors want it that way. You
The
can't.
movie only works because of the editing. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. The editing is incredible. It's definitely like a very star of the movie. Oh God, what am I doing? Oh, Dogashitara! No! What? Oh my God. Oh, sorry. But anyway, but yeah, the editing is definitely like you totally see why it won the Oscar.
Yes.
But anyway, going back to my buddy Luke. Luke has this, you know, when he's had to like go to like film schools or whatever, and like, you know, like give a little like thing about like, hey, this is a working editor. He's gonna teach you some stuff about editing, guest teacher. And what he does is he just shows that Lethal Weapon scene. And then he's just like, you know, what's so great about this? And they're like, well, there's no edits. He's like, yeah, that's the point. You know, it's like it's just a better scene with no edits. And then after that, he shows you Man on Fire, where it's Denzel.
Yeah.
And Denzel's contemplating suicide in the same way. And there's 4,000 fucking cuts.
And you don't even really remember that scene.
And the cuts are so
mean?
crazy, you get confused. You're like, did he kill himself? No, he didn't. There's just like a million fucking edits, you know, like so.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sandy.
I can make a chicken cutlet out of here.
Oh yeah, chicken cutlet. Oh, he's making a sequel to Passion. How do you make a sequel to Passion of the Christ?
Well, you know, he comes back.
Is there enough? Like, that's like the EU Bible. Like, you know, like. Oh man, like. For real?
Jesus is back with a vengeance.
Like, does Jesus doesn't do enough cool things when he's back? I thought that was a short one.
I mean, he eats some fish. Walks through some
Is it
walls,
gonna be Caviezel? Isn't that movie like super long ago? It was like for 20 years ago.
Yeah, he might be too old to be Jesus now. It's kind of weird.
No shoes or nothing, Jesus. Damn it, I gotta look up this fucking. You always gotta be uploading your skills, right?
Yes.
So, Flame Wall's already level 6.
Yeah, every time you get those skill gems, that's one of the biggest things you could do is.
Okay, so.
Upgrade your major skills. And for you, you need to be upgrading your weapon because that's the one of your primary skills is built into your weapon.
Yeah, the warrior minion.
The weapon.
But I need to get it. But you need to get better one. You can't level up the weapon skill.
That is correct. So you just need to get a better weapon.
Yeah, that's I've been looking for sure for that.
Well, check the guild stash because we probably have some.
Damn, Passion of the Christ 2? Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna worry. I gotta stop. I'm not gonna... Okay.
Yeah, I think somebody DM'd me on Steam for the torrent of that movie. I'll send it to you later.
What? What? Oh, shut up. Fucking you. Kids, do not answer any strange DMs. Don't get catfish. Don't get spearfish like me. Oh, I didn't know this. So this spearfishing is getting out of control with AI. They've been spearfishing like streamers and stuff, and like taking over their stuff. It's really.
Oh yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. No, they're. I mean, I you know, bless his heart. My dad's he's a smart guy, but he's an older guy. I had to tell him, like, hey, because people are using people's voices to call.
Yes, I tried to explain it to my mom. I'm just like, if someone calls you and asks for money,
what I
it's not
did,
me.
and you might do this too, is have a code word. Like,
okay.
If I am really in trouble, I'm going to say this code. Ask me for the code phrase. I'll tell it to you. Then you'll know it's really me. I really need your help.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think
my dad got scammed trying to cancel a dating website thing, so we fucking for sure gonna get got by some AI shit.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy, you know. Bunch of assholes, really.
Oh, I mean, yeah, dude, they've been out there. Those people have been grinding for.
Yeah.
Since the phone was invented.
this is the golden age of Scammen Sie Deutsch.
Oh yeah, they're loving it.
I love this guild stash thing. Guess I'll take these gems.
Yeah, dude. Help yourself. They put out a major patch today. They are killing it with these patches.
Patchish. Yeah.
It's literally everything everybody's asking for. They're just like, okay, and they do it.
I mean,
awesome.
this is kind of it's like, hey, you know that game you like? We made it.
What's funny is they did it on the same day that there's a Diablo 4 chat thing where they rolled out a bunch of plans, and it's like going back and watching that, I'm like, good grief. Fuck that game. Holy shit.
Well, yeah, we know. I mean, oh god. Well, that song kind of sounded like Baldur's Gate 3 music. Kind of
Yes.
cracked me up.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah,
It's really is pretty similar. Like.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Do you want a quiver? I got this unique quiver. Actually, probably so weak for you. Though.
I've got a.
You've got such
banana nuts. Well, I got a. So there's a thing you can use to randomly change your items. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, and sometimes it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I rolled plus 20% overall increased damage on my quiver. So.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be hard to ever replace it. Yeah. And I'm using a bow that increases my quiver bonuses by 241%. So.
Oh my god! All right, well, yeah, I do not have any gear that's like that in Captain Insano. Yeah.
Well, check the guild stash. Look at the uniques.
Oh yeah, you're right. Here, I'll head back. All right, head back to that.
That's what the uniques are for. They're for leveling. They're not really that good at the end game. Some of them are, but most of them aren't.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm actually I'm in town. I can take calls when I'm in town when I'm chopping it up out in the harsh world. It can be too hard, but so if I'm in town, it's free to call me. All right, I need to. So I should go to the guild stashish and look for some items.
Go to the uniques tab and just kind of look through there, see if there's anything you want.
Wait, I'm confused. Oh, whoa, Briar. Whoa, these are just boots.
Yeah, so you'll see at the top there's a bunch of different icons. Those are slots, so just click them and you can see what.
Okay.
Hey, what's in there? If you drop down menu for show, just click equipable. That way you can see what you can actually put on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hello.
What's up? You're live.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
Like, you probably want that ruby ring.
I don't know why my
It
screen
increases your
stopped.
fire damage and ignite. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. What's up?
Hi, Johnny. How are you?
I'm great.
Hi, this is Eamon. We met some time ago in New York. Last time you were here.
Oh, cool. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm safe. I did not burn up.
That is good. I'm glad to hear that. How are your cats doing?
My cats are great. They were a little traumatized by traveling. They don't like to travel. This is a new thing for them, but I think we bonded. I think we got closer.
Aw, that's sweet. That's sweet. Good to hear. I hope your mom's doing okay.
My mom's doing great. Yep.
All right. I see you're playing a game. I have no idea what video game this is, so I was wondering what that was.
This is Path of Exile 2. It is a very hot new game. It's in early access. I don't know if you know this game, Diablo.
I've heard of it.
It's like that, but better. It's like if Megadeth was like way better than Metallica, or something. You know, it's like, or whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to think of it. They made a copy. It's like if Pepsi was way better than Coke. You know what I'm saying? Someone made a new version of something you like that's way better. How about that?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to imagine Pepsi being way better than Coke.
Okay, yeah, I need to give a better example. Let me think. It's like trying to think of something that came out later. Okay, it's like you like the movie Dante's Peak, and then the movie Volcano comes out. It's better.
Oh no, but Volcano's worse.
Okay, Volcano's worse. Sorry, all right. This is terrible. I'm really screwing up with these examples. Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I actually don't really use Twitch that often, so I'm actually kind of confused trying to make sure that I don't accidentally turn on the volume and screw up the call.
Oh no, that's just your own volume. If I can hear it through here, that's all.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, because I, for some reason, paused the stream, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because nothing's moving anymore. So now it's working. I'm sorry. I'm, like, technologically challenged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just listening to everybody talking here. So, yeah, sorry to hear about people getting scammed. I think someone was sharing their story, but I don't know what happened. Never mind.
Okay, no worries.
Did you get scammed? I heard that you recently got scammed, and I want to know about
I did.
that.
I got scammed on stream. It was quite embarrassing, and everyone watched. And then I had to get off stream and change like 2,000 passwords. But yes.
Here's an example that might work.
What kind of scam was it?
Dollars versus Yojimbo.
Still different. Okay. But yeah. Well, what's up?
Wait. What?
Oh, sorry. Joe said something in my ear. I don't know if you can hear the way this shit's routed,
No.
and I got confused. But yeah.
No, I was asking what kind of scam was it? What happened?
Oh, this is really embarrassing. So I got a DM on Steam, and it was like, sign up for a special invite to the Doom: The Dark Ages beta. And I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, I met those Bethesda guys. They thought of me. That's so cool. I better sign up. Better sign in with my Steam password. Anyway. But yeah.
What information did they get? Just your password? That's it?
Well, they were. I was people immediately on stream recognized like, yo, you're fucking up. You got to get.
Oh, good. Okay,
yeah, and
that's
so no damage was done, but they could have done a lot, or they could have, who knows, bought a bunch of shit off my on my what's it called?
Steam account.
Your Steam account?
My Steam account. Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I'm buying things. I think they probably. I don't get. What would they buy? Like Fortnite e-bucks or something? I don't know.
Oh man, must have been a kid,
Those are,
or not actually.
Yeah.
I don't know why I assumed that.
I don't know what you'd buy. I'm just.
Well, no, the reason why I think I thought that was because I worked at a bank for a very long time, and I used to have the weirdest people, like, not the weirdest people. The people were fine. The weirdest kind of fraud come up when they would come in. And a lot of times it would literally end up being like, because I would look at the charges and I'm like, this is all like some Xbox shit. So I'm like, does your child have access to your wallet? And they're like, well, not really. I'm like, what are the chances that they could have gotten in? Well, I do leave my wallet around. Turns out it was their kid. Like literally 50% of the time when they came in and they're like, we have no idea what's going on our account. It was because their 10-year-old got a hold of their debit card.
Mm-hmm.
And that was always hilarious. And unfortunately, you don't get a refund for that when that happens. So, yeah. It's your own child. That's on you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And that.
Oh, are you like popping more of those? What was it?
Ricolas?
Ricolas, yeah.
Sorry, I gotta stop. Here.
No, it's okay. No, I am addicted to those. I have like halls with me all the time. I have no idea why, but I've always done that ever since I was a kid. I have no idea why.
Yeah.
I don't like candy. I like cough drops.
I like, I don't know, just cough drops because they're not candy, but I get it these ones aren't that, I like it more extreme. I want it to numb the throat. This one doesn't, but it still feels nice. It still soothes it a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's because I heard you saying that you talk a lot, and that's kind of probably why as well, because at my work I have to talk a lot, so got to keep that voice working.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, I was actually not expecting the call to go through, so I'm glad that you picked up, and it was nice chatting with you, and I hope that your game goes well.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. Yeah, take care, Johnny. Bye.
Awesome. I'll see you. Joe, I feel like I'm cheating. I just put on this awesome shit, all unique.
Yeah, I mean it's not cheating. They're just
I know. There's so much crap. It doesn't matter. But I'm just pumped. I got some stuff. I mean, look at these. Do I look cooler now? Let me go check myself out. Oh my god! Whoa! I'm dripping. I'm dripping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. All right, let's go kill some stuff.
All right. I do want to. So I have these weird helmets in the stashish, but I kind of like. I look cooler with this face mask. This lace hood. Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't have that kind of dex. All right, whatever. Here, so the guild stash. I'll put these. I got some uniques I can add there, so I should do that because I'm not gonna use them. Wait, I still think I'm not a high enough level to do that. Actually.
Yeah, I can't remember what level you need to be, but takes a minute.
Okay. Elon's maps. Good night, Rishi cheese. That's mushroom cheese.
You should rename your map tab to Johnny's map.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
It's pretty amazing. All right, so we're gonna go in. We're going in.
Yeah, just I think you need to pick the next place to go.
Oh wait, I thought we were on the. I thought the Halani gates or the.
Yeah, wherever.
The halal gates.
Halal.
Oh, right. Is this the right way?
No. So we determined that we can't go any further.
Oh, because we have to progress more. Yeah. Sorry, I'm checking on my. Ooh.
So now I think you gotta go up here and talk to some people.
Okay. Oh, I look so cool. Witchy woman. Desert map? Oh, yeah. Use the desert map to travel to Keth. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Okay, where the hell? Why is everything grayed out? What the fuck? Hey, everything's grayed out. So, oh, here we go. What do you think? Next stream, Joe? Game of the Year stream?
Yep.
With the run out. The big one, the big Zeus.
Well, hopefully Zeus can
Yeah,
do it.
Zeus is leaving me on this.
She's giving me the cold Zeus shoulder.
Yeah, the cold. Yeah, the
cold
cold
Zeuser.
cheesecake. The cold cheesecake.
Yeah, that's what we call it. The ice cake.
The ice cake. I wish I could play the game all zoomed in like this, but it'd be unintelligible.
It is tight though. It's cool that you can do that though.
It's really rad. It looks sweet.
Like they spent the time to make those details.
So someone's like, "Oh, you should upgrade your computer to the new whatever crazy NVIDIA thing." And I'm like, "Why? There's nothing I've encountered that you can't play that doesn't play wonderfully." You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're on a 3080, right?
Yeah, like what's the point?
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute before you really need an upgrade.
Yeah, I mean, look at these things. However, I was
the only thing I would recommend is switching off the Intel, because holy shit.
Oh yeah, tell them about your Intel story.
Well, I mean, any nerd's gonna know that the latest generation of high-end Intel chips fucking... They don't suck, but they start crashing, and once they crash one time, it's kind of like the Xbox Red Ring of Death. It's just like it's gonna crash all the time. And so I had a crash, I think, playing Wukong.
Black Myth, yeah.
Yep, that was the start of it. It just, the game itself just instantly closes. It's like one of the materials just isn't up to snuff, and so it creates a heat problem. I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, hey,
it sucks.
Tochi Man 2. Man X2. WhatsApp is the same number. I just think you have to do like a +1 or something, or have to do it within the WhatsApp app.
Just add the number in WhatsApp and it'll work. But anyway, I switched to an AMD chipset, and everything's great. Same graphics card, same everything else.
Oh, okay. I checked the message. Man, the fires, this whole experience of like people's main news source being social media, I'm just like, this is.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
Everything's fucked. I'm just like, this is not good. This is not good. And they'll be like, everyone's like, the Hollywood sign's on fire. It's like, Hollywood sign is not on fire. There's like the amount of just people just making bizarre.
Well, there's like AI videos
of everything.
Stuff.
Yeah, it's just bizarre. Like, it's like these like pranksters, or is it just for clicks? I have no idea. Like, there's just perverse incentives of just shenanigans at all times.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you know, Joe, how you had this theory that because you know it's really like how. Just some people just sometimes really catch on and really don't know why, and there's some because it's algorithms, and you thought you're like, hey, I think Asmongold, the big reason why he became so popular is like he just has this very bizarre like facial expression with the eyebrows. That's totally true. And someone was thinking this with like, you know, Mr. Beast has that really bizarre smile. And everyone's like, God, he looks terrible. It's like, no, it's genius. It's so unique. It's like triggering the algo because it's like. It's like it's just really weird smile. It's like you could draw it in a cartoon and know what it is. Like, who the fuck smiles like that? It's like only this guy does. So it's like it's genius. It's like, you know, it's like a mask. It's like
it's really interesting. Like
I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it's like very interesting.
Oh, it certainly. I don't think it was intentional. And like, I mean, obviously there's there's a lot going on that we don't have access to.
Oh, of course, and we don't understand. I don't think the algorithm people don't even understand either. However, Mr. Beast is like, he kind of very famously like figured it out. So like he might have figured that, like, he's obviously a strange dude. He's just like,
but he was doing stuff. He was doing stuff that other people were doing too, though.
Yeah.
Like there's a little, you know, a little bit of both. There's
or you can design it, or he is a weirdo and he just happens to smile like a fucked up. And it's just like that. Also, plus everything else too. Just like, who knows?
You can see the effect of that too, because you've got the Mr. Beastification of thumbnails now, right? So everybody tries to reproduce that stuff.
Did he create that, or was that sort of a mandate by YouTube to be like?
No, you can credit him for.
Oh wow! Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, hey, this guy is a visionary of YouTube. I tried to watch a video. I couldn't. I was just like,
oh, it's not for us. It is not geared for us.
Yeah, but like when my friends' kids were over, they're like throwing it on, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Kalala Clown Record. Ooh, I found a relic.
I learn a lot when my little nephew comes over and.
Hey nephew, you ever say that? You go, hey nephew.
Hey nephew, yeah.
Like Snoop Dogg.
Yep. Yeah, then he calls me Unc, and it's not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's something.
It was like it was the Snoop Dogg song, "Gay Gangsta, Gay Gangsta." Yeah, that one. But the Dream is driving the car, and he goes, "Hey nephew." That's probably a long time ago. That song's sick.
Yeah, it's late '90s. Yeah.
No, it's like 2000.
Mid '90s.
No way. It's way later. It's 2000s. It's the Dream. The Dream was popular in the OOs.
The Dream.
Gangsta, gang. Well, the True Blood, the show was on TV because he says, "I'm like True Blood, I sink my teeth in," and then he turns into a vampire.
That's 2009.
2009. So I just went to the Lost City. Should I not be down here?
I think we have to go through the Lost City.
Okay, yeah. Of El Dorado. This witch's voice is so hilarious.
Dude, I love the witch's voice. She's got some of the best voice lines in the game. Amanda plays a witch. I get to hear all of it because she plays next to me.
Yeah, I love summoners, but this is I don't know, this is awesome. And this game is so cool with all this. It's like this is better than I remember being like the Necromancer in Diablo 2 and shit. You know?
Yeah, that was. I was actually gonna bring that up. It's like I think that this game is hitting. Like they're doing. When you remember a game.
Yeah.
You remember it in its best possible way.
Or you remember like in this, you kind of update in your mind,
Yeah. I think that the game is actually closer. It's like they made the game to match how we remember
Diablo 2, yeah.
Yeah. I know, obviously it has
all this crazy new
modern
shit
tweaks and
and all this Souls stuff that definitely wasn't any of these games.
But it occurred to me because I was watching that Diablo thing, and just seeing the graphics of the Diablo 4 versus these graphics, it's like, man, looks like a cartoon. And I'm thinking about like, it's because this is doing like a better job of capturing how you remember it.
Well, no, but the thing is, like, the first Diablo, it was fucking just so bleak and ultra dark fantasy.
Yeah.
And it was so tight as a kid, it was so edgy. There's just fucking pentagrams in the menu.
Yep.
It was just like, this is satanic. It's like, yes, it is. It's like tight, and so like this and like Diablo 3, just like it wasn't even the same game. The music was all off. Everything was off. It didn't even look right. It was so corny. And then 4, I guess, I don't know. 4 was like clocking into a job. So this shit is. I mean, look how fucking rad this shit looks.
Yep. They're killing it. Thank goodness. So I had basically thought that the genre, genre's never dead, but it's like when Diablo 4 sucked that much, I'm like, I guess we're just not going to get a new. Because it made all that money anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
because
they have no impetus to do anything different.
Yeah, and it's also it's a nostalgia thing. It's like eventually it does fail. Like they have that with like all kinds of stuff, whether it's like I don't know, movies or whatever.
I mean, talking.
They can get you
1%. Yeah, they have 1% of their player base. Diablo 4 does. So like. I'm sure they're feeling it a little bit, but they made so much money up front. I don't know if it matters.
No, and it's also with the huge things like that. It doesn't matter games or whatever. If it's like central to someone's life, they can't. It's like a religion. You can't accept if it sucks. You're like, no, it's great.
No, yeah. No, yeah.
It was my favorite thing to do at this age, and I'm still doing. It's like this whole thing.
People will go to great lengths to resolve cognitive dissonance.
Yeah. Because it's like when like the Star Wars prequels came out, I was like, no, they're great.
Oh,
they're
no,
great.
These are great. Yeah.
I love them. They're great.
Yeah.
And then eventually, I think it broke Camel's back, where like shit comes out now, where I was like, hey, this sucks.
Yep.
Hydrox to Oreos. That's, I think, works. Okay. Path of Exile 2.
But they're the same. Just one of them like.
No, but what if Hydrox was somehow way better and they kept improving the recipe?
Oh, yeah, okay. No, but Hydrox preceded Oreo.
Hydrox preceded Oreo?
Yes.
How? Oh, damn, for real?
Yeah, so I guess Oreo is that's a great example.
So Oreo is the Path of Exile.
Oreo is the ripoff. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. They call it.
It even has the same like those weird shapes and stuff that are on the Oreo. Those are on Hydrox.
An old roommate of mine, he was going in big with this company. There was a startup. They're trying to like a starting company, and their whole plan is like, second to market is just a strategy. Like, there's a hot new thing, just copy it. It's just you're like not as good and a little cheaper, and it was those Yeti coolers.
So
they made one just like a Yeti and had a different name, and it was.
No.
It was this different. I think it didn't work out. I think a million other people had the same fucking idea.
Yeah, being second to market is pretty fucking tight. You get to ride on the R&D.
You wave, and you basically, So I don't know if it worked out because we had one here and it was sweet, but I never saw it in the store. But I saw the Arctic. I saw these other ripoffs in the store, so I think someone else beat them to be second to market.
Yeah.
But so if Oreo comes after.
Oreo was either, it may be the same, it may just be a rebrand by the same people, or it was a follow-up, but I know Hydrox is first.
Okay, wow, interessante.
And I think the reason why Hydrox died off is because it sounds like a cleaning.
Sounds like cleaning. It sounds like a cleaning thing.
Yeah.
That is a big thing. Oreo, Oreo, the white stuff. What's in the middle?
The white stuff.
Yeah, Hydrox is a Dogashita name for a cookie. There is a banh mi restaurant next to my house in Chinatown, and it's called My Dung.
Oh God.
I'm not joking.
Yeah. Hey, is Roost Star? Is that a franchise or is that just a place that's around by me?
Ruth Star?
Roost Star, like rooster, except with spelled star.
Maybe it's a Texas chain.
Okay. They've got really good on me.
Also, another thing I found out, pho restaurants always have a number after them.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the same. The number is usually what it means is it's the year that the family immigrated to the U.S.
What?
Yeah, so it'll be like pho.
So it's not number whatever of the
No, it's not like the. No, it's not the number, or it's like.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, so it's like pho 2000s.
It's like their email address.
Yeah, basically. Okay, Hydrox was first. Nabisco copied it and changed the name basically.
There we go. Okay, there you go. That's the example.
That's the example. That's the example. Sometimes second to market.
Except the only problem is that Nabisco is such a big company.
Yeah, Nabisco's huge. Okay, so that doesn't work.
Not quite.
It would be
Doesn't quite work.
the little guy, and there are examples like this.
Flip it. Yeah. If you flipped it, that'd be perfect.
But that does exist. The little guy makes the ripoff, and it's like.
And the ripoff takes off. I mean, this may be in the next 5 years. Maybe this is the example.
Well, I mean, I feel like hasn't this game already this game hasn't truly released yet, but it feels like it's taken over.
300,000 concurrent players, and they all had to pay to get in. So
Yeah.
I think they're doing okay.
Yeah. But like, I thought people would just have switched to Path of Exile, and
Everybody did. Everybody.
Yeah.
If
And
you look at the Diablo numbers, it's absurd. Not to yuck anybody's yum. If you enjoy Diablo 4, all power to you.
that Diablo 4, I was doing that thing where we're like, you and me were playing, and you're like, isn't this great? And I'm like, I'm like trying to convince myself that I'm having fun. It's like,
this is $100 worth of fun right here.
yeah, it's like I can't believe I spent $100 on this bullshit.
That was the thing too. I don't feel like that got us anything. I felt when I was looking at it, I'm like, man, we're gonna get all this stuff in addition to it. It's like, oh no. The huge marketing win.
Well, I think because the Blizzard were the gods back then.
Their cinematics are just next to none.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, the campaign is actually really good.
Oh.
The game fell apart at the
Okay,
end.
wait. Other thing, everyone loves this Marvel Rivals, but I've never even played Overwatch. I don't think it's for me anyway. But everyone loves this.
You
this
might
Marvel.
like it. I played the hell out of it.
Is it free to play kind of thing, or?
Yep, totally free to play.
I guess I could give it a shot.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Did you ever play? You never played Overwatch.
I never played Overwatch. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, especially when you change the voice lines to the Japanese.
So, do you is it like all your favorite Marvel guys, or?
Yep.
Can I be Nightcrawler or something?
Nightcrawler's not in it yet, but he will be.
Okay, give me some other. I guess X-Men. I love the X-Men.
Yeah, you can be Wolverine. You can be Storm.
Okay. Can I be Psylocke?
Psylocke is in it, and she's overpowered right now.
I love it. I love Psylocke.
I've been playing a lot of Thor. I think Ludens.
Psylocke in the comics is supposed to be an English woman inside an Asian woman's body.
Really?
It's really complicated. I don't know why they.
I did not know that.
It's just very bizarre. I'm like, I don't know why they came up with this weird shit. Or someone correct me. I'm sure there's a comic expert who might be like, actually, it's but I'm pretty sure that's it.
I know she's hot as hell.
Yes. Well, all the '90s X-Men, everyone has implants.
Mm-hmm.
It's like absurd.
Yeah, that's the thing too. People are like, the game's boomer bait. It's like, well, if you go back and look at the comics, this is exactly how.
Yeah, especially like the 90s absurd. All the Jim Lee.
Jim Lee, baby.
Jim Lee loves some fucking giant tits.
Giant biceps. I mean, the dudes were just as absurd too.
Yeah. Everyone is just. See, this is really funny. So when I was a kid, I was reading those comic books. I just assumed when I got older, I would have muscles like that. Yeah. I just thought that's just what happened. It's like, oh, so by the time you're 25, right, you'll just have these. I just assumed I was going to have these jacked arms, and then and as time went on, I'm like, I don't think this is happening.
It's not just happening naturally.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, that sucks. Speaking of which, I'm actually I've been hitting the gym the most I've ever had right now.
Yeah, how's that going?
When
was the last time you went?
I went today.
Nice. You still going with
James?
Man, or you,
No. James is my he's my trainer basically.
Your PT.
Yeah, we're pumping it up.
Nice. Yeah, I think he'd be a great partner.
So he's starting to be slow because I'm starting from zero. I never really worked. I never really like pumped iron before, like for real. Seriously, like repeated like this, other than just like lifting like once in a blue moon.
Have you done any squats yet?
Not yet. Though he's warming me up to that. We're gonna keep adding shit. We're gonna start adding legs and increase to try to do 5 days a week.
I'm curious how he grapples with your asymmetric proportions.
I'm just I don't know. We haven't got to squats yet.
Show me your secrets.
So I'm going to the budget ass gym. Come on,
I mean, as long as they've got the.
They got everything.
As long as it's available, who gives a shit?
It's just like it's super crowded. Everything's kind of dirty and everything kind of smells, but they got it all.
Yeah.
But I got all excited. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to use the sauna. And I got my sandals on, got my towel on. I walked in there, and then it was just all kids in there, fully clothed, with their shoes on.
You're like, well.
And I was like, never mind. I just turned around. I'm like, out of here. I'm not using this. Oh, Gen 13. Yes, James. Gen 13. Fairchild. Woo. Man, that's just so funny when you're a little boy reading those things. You should be so torqued up. Just the whole thing is so absurd. Or Lady Death.
Oh, of course, those embossed covers.
There was a huge moment. I feel like that era where it's like, it was just the comics are just absurd like that. I never read a Lady Death though. Comic.
Oh, they're not very
good. I did love Gen 13. I love all those like Wildcats. All this shit was so great was Jim Lee, and then once Jim Lee's out of there, it just went to total shit, and there's no point. And the art is totally different. It looks all lame. Can't really replace that dude. I should up. I need to level up twice, but I need to check this stupid guide. I'll wait till we get back to town. I massively jumped in power ever since getting all these items.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Don't worry, the game catches up with you really fast.
Yeah. Well, the trials were extremely hard.
Yes.
My account is not boosted, but I'm rating the guild stash of our guild. By the way, anyone can join our guild. It's Rat Girls, right?
That's correct.
It's for on the Health Discord. We got a Path of Exile 2 group. Do you notice anything different with the patch?
Yeah, it's all in-game. For the most part, it's in-game stuff, and I noticed it immediately. It's fantastic.
It's just like balancing or whatever? Or?
There's some balancing in the mechanics of the in-game, and also they added a bunch of units.
So you're in the end game now, right?
Yeah, with my other character, yeah.
So
you're gonna love it. You're gonna fucking love it.
Okay, yeah. So I want to get there with one.
You basically get to make it as difficult as you want. You can crank up the difficulty.
And you kind of and you just chase after better gear. Oh fuck me! Let me get out of here.
Well, no, there are bosses that you try to work up to, and then each of the bosses have a.
But it's not you. It's you replaying the main game though, right?
No. You'll see. It's a completely different game map, and you go. I'll have to show it to you. It's
Yeah.
But no, you don't keep playing the game over and over.
Oh God! Oh fuck me! All right.
You do have to play since they only have the 3 acts. You have to play the 3 acts twice.
Yeah.
But when the full thing releases, we'll just have.
There's gonna be the full game's gonna be 4 acts or 6 acts or something.
Six.
So I hit up Wes, my homie from San Diego. He wants to come up here, but he's been playing Path of Exile 2 a lot too.
Yeah, dude, it's the shit.
And he wanted. I was telling him about Metaphor. He wanted to grab Metaphor. I really want to beat Metaphor. It's just like I gotta get some work done.
Yeah, I just started playing it this past week.
Right, I really love Metaphor. I think it's great. Oh God! Oh God! Okay, sorry. Whoops.
I'm working on the Necromancer dungeon right now, just before I hop over here.
Oh yeah, it's sweet. I like the weird day setup. It just really cracks me up though. It's like we gotta stop him. I'm tired. I'm gonna go home.
Yeah. We got 9 days.
You're like I'll get to it.
Yeah. I thought that part in particular was funny. It's like, well, yeah, we got 9 days.
Also, the thing
you wanna cook some food? We can go in here and cook some food.
Yeah, and it's also cracks me up that like you just put it off till the last minute, and they basically encourage you to do that.
Yeah, they actually really do, because it's hard to go into the dungeon and finish it because you run out of mana.
Yeah, and then the only thing you can do to buy the mana is those shitty little, 30 MP things,
Yeah, no, you just have to run around and grind it by resetting the rooms. Well, you don't have to. You can go and what they want you to do is to go back to town and go sleep and all that stuff. And not me. That's not how I roll.
Oh, I got 2-inch dog a sheet that I gotta get. Oh, volatile dead. Ooh. All right, fuck this thing.
This is what
the essence of water. What is the essence of water? Okay, Zarka's back at the home.
Take back the goddess.
No, I took care of the goddess.
Did you click her and then she?
Yeah. I burned her up.
For you? Okay, cool.
Burned her up like Richard Pryor.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Calls are open. I'm back in town. Look how cool my witch looks. Can I see your characters zoomed in?
Me?
Yeah. Where are you?
I'm right by the portal.
Okay. Are you the archer?
Yep.
Also, I like too. I like that they made the women and men noticeably like women are a lot shorter. It just looks really natural. Like I really like that they have heights.
Yeah.
There was a goddess of...
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, the aesthetic of the game is incredible.
Yeah, the best character select screen ever. Well, one of the best.
Yeah, dude,
really
that
great.
was so tight.
It's very sick.
So fucking tight.
All right, calls are open. Brianna, if you want to ring, now's the time. I'll answer. Okay, let me see what I got here.
Well, I know we just started, but it's late over here for me, so I'm going to have to hop off.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh, okay, let's go. What's up, Brianna?
Hit me up tomorrow.
Cool.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Sorry about earlier. I was out on a highway and couldn't hear mic or anything or pick up your call properly.
Oh, that's cool. It's dangerous. Don't do that while you're driving.
How's my connection?
It sounds quite a good shitera. I don't know how you say that. It sounds good.
Hello?
Yes, sounds amazing. Hello? Can you hear me?
I cannot hear your mic. I don't know if there's something wrong with my thing. Hang on. I don't know if it's something wrong with my side, but yeah, I can't hear your mic.
Oh shit!
If you're talking.
That's weird. I don't know what's going on. Let me check. I want to check the settings here.
Can you hear me? Or?
I can hear you just fine. Shit, yeah, this should be fine. I'm seeing it. I don't know why you can't hear me.
Okay, I'm watching the live as you speak anyways.
Yeah, it's weird though.
Okay. I was not driving on the freeway, by the way. I was walking on a path. So it was all good. I just could not pick up. But my connection's horrible. Like, I can't hear your mic at all. It's something wrong with my side. I don't know why.
Okay. Well, no worries.
I don't really know why. If anyone else has experienced this, like any callers, can we just like say it in the chat, please? Because I don't know why it does. It's probably a me problem.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know if anyone else has called from WhatsApp today. Also, you can't hear me what I'm saying right now, so.
This is brutal. I'm sorry, everyone. I literally cannot hear John's mic at all every time I talk. Normally I can, and it's just normally my connection that's horrible.
Yeah, it's weird.
I will try and fix my phone and see what's going on, and then try and give you a call back and see if it's working.
Okay, cool.
Because it was like this earlier when you tried calling and I couldn't pick up. So sorry, everyone in the chat, and sorry, Johnny.
Yeah, no worries.
I will call you back. Bye for now.
Well, you know. Some technical issues. I've got to look up this fucking leveling guide.
Speak up.
It almost sounded like Baldur's Gate. Not this one, the other one. Dude, the Elon scandal with this game is fucking amazing. It's really cracked me up. This is Path of Exile 2. I highly recommend it. It is the Diablo game you've been waiting for.
I will tell your tale.
It's like it's the shit. And it has an incredibly complicated skill tree, and I'm gonna have to look up my leveling guide because I'm not good at this stuff. Here we go. Where's my Path of Exile guide? I'm looking this shit up. Alright. Here we go. Shout out maxroll.gg. They're excellent. Alright. Loyal Hellhound, Altered Flesh. Look at this thing. Look how insane this is. This is the skill tree. It's like the fucking Milky Way galaxy. This is fucking bananas. But yeah, taking calls. Mostly talking about the master David Lynch. But we're just chatting. We're hanging out in JUEVES. Oh god. Oh wait, am I doing this wrong here too? Okay. Sweet. But yeah, taking calls right now. Gave him a little bit. I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna do this too. Let me see. I can just hop back to talking. It depends if people call. If people are not calling, no point in talking. The Elon thing just cracks me up so much because it's like people would have thought he's way cooler if he was just playing the game, just that he's playing. Like, oh wow, he's playing Path of Exile. But there's this whole thing. It's like I thought it was that being the highest ranked whatever gamer in the world is that like he wasn't working, that he's just gaming all day. It's really funny to me. Like you're doing this ketamine, and just playing the game. But it's actually even funnier and stranger that you like pay some like god gamer from China, God knows how much or maybe how little, I don't know, to like to like I don't know 4,000 hours to level up your hardcore character to like the hot like so you're like ranked in like the top 10 of the world. I don't know, something like that. It's fucking hilarious. But like everyone would have thought you're super cool just for playing it. Like, that's just what I find really fucking funny. But like, oh man, I don't know. It's just really amazing to me. But then, fuck, man, I'd still want you to want to like at least like learn the thing to click around. I watched all the shit breaking that shit down. I was fucking laughing my ass off. One thing I don't do with this game is pay attention to any of these real skill things or like quest things going on. But this game I highly cannot recommend enough. Oh no, wrong way. Oh shit. It is very, 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 very sick. And I definitely recommend it. Oh. But yeah. So Jueves, if you haven't seen David Lynch film, you must see David Lynch film. You must start with Blue Velvet tonight. Get off the stream. Put it on right now. Turn off the lights. Or maybe do it tomorrow. Or if you got the balls. Or not the balls. That's the wrong way to put it. If you got the... if you want to Demon Souls it, start with Eraserhead. But like Demon Souls, like I think like it's good to start. Like you don't want to go backwards, so don't start at the end and go backwards. Start at the beginning, and go forward. I'd say. Yeah, I don't know what the lore in Path of Exile 2 is either, but it's it's dark fantasy. It's a lot of monsters everywhere, demons. It's very dark. Everything looks sick. And the design is really cool. Jesus, what time is it? Whoa. Actually, I might have to rap in Deutsch. I feel like running out of shit to say. I feel sleepy in Deutsch here. Yeah, I wonder. You know what the fine question is? I wonder how much it is to pay the Chinese God gamer to give you the. You pay by the hour. Because I watched this thing on YouTube where a guy was fucking breaking it down, where like you'd need to be. Like how extremely good you'd have to be, and how like in such an insane amount of time it would take to be ranked that high. Like you'd have to be doing it as a full-time job every day. In terms of the lore with the PoE, like it just looks cool and dark, but there is kind of an exotic flair to the design. Obviously, it's not realistic, but it looks cool. It's really great job. Come on, Nashville. All right, lines are open. If someone wants to chat in Deutsch, give me some bars. I want to rap in Deutsch, or fuck it. Maybe call it early. Got up tomorrow. Go to the gym. Trying to be healthy. I've had a sober January. It's been nice. I was about to break it for these fires. I was getting a little stressed, but then I stayed true. I didn't have a drink. It was nice. Based off of Lynch's filmography, was he a gooner or a coomer? What's the difference, bro? I mean, like, what? I mean, what do you mean by? I mean, Lynch is a horny dude. You watch his films; it's a lot of sexuality. We could definitely use some bars at this point. We could use some bars to really take us into the late stage of the stream. To change the mood, to create the atmosphere. You know, it's crazy. Is Doom Eternal that fast that a guy beat it on the playthrough in only 3 hours? There's no way. Unless I clicked out of it somehow. Go with hers. Oh, never mind. You can't see shit by doing this anyway. Hey, what's up? You're live.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, bud?
Thomas.
What's up, Thomas?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. You hear great.
Nice. That's good. How are you enjoying PoE?
I love it. It's quite great. It's hard to stream or whatever because like you really gotta pay attention to the game. It's very absorbing.
Yeah. Until you get to a certain point, then you might be able to just sit back and map and zone out. But
no. The whole
sometimes you
point.
gotta focus.
What I like about it is it seems they're really inspired by like Elden Ring and Dark Souls and stuff. That like they made it really active. You can't just like you don't like. That's why people didn't like it because what they love is creating this perfect build and they just sort of set it and forget it. And like no, you have to be actively rolling and moving. And that's what I really like about it. It's really fun.
So what have you been doing for your workouts?
I got a homie of mine who's very into the thing, so he's been easing me into it because I'm starting from zero. So we're doing so far we're only doing 4 days a week, and we're doing like I think arms, chests, back, and ab exercise every time. What other thing? So it's been good. We're gonna add legs soon, so we'll go to 5 days a week.
Nice, just easing into it. The
Easing
legs
into
come
it.
later.
Legs
You
come
say
later.
only 4 days, but that's like most of the week.
Yes,
That's a
I don't
lot.
know how people. Do you work out? Like, how do people normally work out?
Yeah, I work out sometimes.
Okay. Isn't that how you're supposed to do it though? You got it like.
I
he's
mean,
pretty dedicated.
There's like, yeah, you can be like super dedicated and do something every day, or you can be, I don't know, reasonable and go here and there. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I've been like, I was good. You know, I've never like been able to commit to a real gym schedule. The best shape I've been in is the rock climbing gym. 'Cause it's actually kind of fun to do that. You know.
Yeah.
But there's lots of muscle groups you're not working.
Yeah.
So you get
Mostly
randomly buff
pulling
and like,
stuff.
in like a certain specific one. So.
You get huge forearms.
Yeah.
Huge
Or whatever.
forearms and yeah.
So you know, it's just
Could
getting
even
used to
out
it.
the forearms.
Yeah. Well, what do you do? What's your circulation?
I rock climb. I do some rock climbing. I went today. I
Yeah.
do some strength training. I lift some weights here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good. Normal stuff, you know, like push some stuff, do some bench press, pull some stuff, maybe squat. I don't know.
Swansea Deutsch. How about David Lynch, man? You a fan?
What movies has he done?
What? Oh,
I know,
dude, bro.
I know. I've seen some of them, but I'm not like a huge David Lynch fan.
Blue Velvet, Mulholland Drive, The Elephant Man, Eraserhead, Dune, the original Dune movie.
I think out of all those, the only one I've seen is the original Dune.
Oh my dude, bro! All right, when you get off this phone, go watch Blue Velvet.
Give me a. Is Blue Velvet like top? I should start with.
I think it's the best entry point, personally. But and I don't know what your tolerance is with movies, but like, so I think Blue Velvet's a good one to go to start with. You have to see Eraserhead. It's like a kind of required film that everyone has to see. but I don't know if it's the
Alright,
best one to start with.
I'll put it on the list.
Yeah. Blue Velvet, and then eventually you got to. Now, if you're only going to watch one ever, I mean, Mulholland Drive is probably the best movie, I think, possibly. But I think it's cooler if you. It's cooler if you warm up to it. Well, if you're enjoying these, I really love Wild at Heart, which might be my favorite, which is really insane. Do you like Nick Cage? Do you like Nick Cage?
Oh yeah.
This is one of the all-time greatest Nick Cage performances. Like.
Okay. And what was it?
Wild at Heart.
Okay.
It's such a fucking insane movie, dude.
Are these good movies to watch with my wife?
Yes. Well, yes. I'd still say. Well, maybe not Eraserhead, but who knows? I don't know what your wife's into. Blue Velvet, you can definitely watch with your wife. I think.
Okay.
Blue Velvet is a very popular movie. I think it's a weird one, but
yeah, but good. Me and my wife saw Health in Ventura.
Oh, nice Interessante show.
Yeah, it was fun.
Cool.
It was fun. I liked the VIP area. I liked the puzzle. It was really funny when like everything's going on, but there's still people trying to put the puzzle together, just using the light from their phone.
People like puzzles, man. People love puzzles.
They're like, yeah. The show, they're doing their thing, but the puzzle, we got to finish this.
Yeah, I bought a 5,000 piece Pokemon puzzle. It was super expensive, and put in the lounge for the European tour, and then just like on the other tour, we just left it at the fucking venue. I always forget the puzzle.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot going on. Yeah,
just being stupid ass.
All right, well, hey, good job working out and being healthy and stuff.
You got it, bud.
Through the movie recommendations.
Yeah, I did. I hope you should check them out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Peace.
Cool. It's really weird with like the best restaurant, like your favorite restaurant, the really great restaurant, like super popular for like 15 years, and then the people just stop going. Like food is really really trendy. I think restaurant business must be so fucking impossible. It's like you're in a band, but your show has to be kind of like sold out every night. And food goes through trends like your band too. Like it's like really cool that you eat a certain kind of food at a certain time. It's fucking brutal. And like a band, like profit margins are all fucked up. Super hard to make money. And then you gotta throw away all this food. What does jive turkey mean? Okay, so what a jive turkey is, if you're speaking jive, like jive is like speaking really cool, like cool speak, right? So a jive turkey is like someone who's talking that jive but isn't about or doesn't know it. Like they're full of it, or they don't get it, or they're lame. So like a jive turkey, turkey speaking jive. It's an old timey saying. It's from the 70s. It's like in fucking Airplane and shit, but like old cartoons. But jive turkey is just a great insult. It's like fucking jive ass turkey, jive turkey. It's like people who think they are, but they're not. People think they know, but they don't. That's what I say jive turkey is. So no jive turkeys. Don't bring around no jive turkeys. Don't be no jive turkey. Don't jive me, turkey. But it's super, super old-timey. People don't... No one speaks jive anymore. It's really, really, really old-timey. But the insult still stands. I love using jive turkey. Just don't be no jive turkey. It sounds great, too. Great. It sounds amazing. Or jive ass turkey if they really, really jive turkey. Yes. Excuse me, Sturgis. I can speak jive. It's from Airplane. It's fucking hilarious. That's what I assume what jive sound like. I was never around any time in my life where people were speaking jives. But I've always used jive turkey. But Airplane, that's a great movie. I think you should definitely watch Lynch movies before you watch Airplane, that's for sure. But so great. Airplane 2 is even better than Airplane 1. That's a rare sequel, better than the original. Love Airplane 2. Love Airplane 2. I think tonight though I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna see what's on streaming. I got Criterion Collection. I really want to watch Eraserhead, but probably not right before bed. I'm gonna have weird fucked up dreams. Oh man. Well, it's late. It's late, everyone. I could use some bars. Just some bars close us out. I think everyone, we should just stop the stream. We should all go watch a David Lynch film right now. If you haven't seen one, start with Blue Velvet. Watch it tonight. I hope it's on some streaming service. I know it's on Criterion. Maybe it's on Prime or something. Lynch films on streaming. On streaming. Blue Velvet is on HBO Max. So you got your assignment. I could really would love some bars or a caller to close us out. To close us out, I can't end like this. Let's have a last caller to close us out, and let's all go watch a David Lynch movie, one you haven't seen. I haven't seen The Straight Story, which I know is not one of the like famous ones, but I got to see it. What's up? You're live.
Hey, man, just watching you, man, how great is that scene in Mulholland Drive, I think it is, where, you know, it's like the three kind of like 50s singers singing, and then it like slowly pans out and it becomes like,
oh yeah,
oh my God, the recording studio, and then it pans out more, and then it's like the whole set.
It's so good.
Yeah, I mean, like so many things in his movies were just like these really great little bits of cinematography that he kind of played with, and you know, it's very dreamy, but at the same time kind of grounded in reality, and that's just beautiful.
It's nostalgic for me. What sucks is I used to live right next to the Denny's that they're in in the beginning. You know, the dumpster, the scary part. That was right next to my old apartment. I used to eat at that Denny's, and it was really.
I would totally spend my Halloweens just like dressed and like hopping out at people in front of the Denny's if I were you. Like it's such a great thing.
It's kind of funny. I used to eat at Denny's a lot when I was younger. I don't know why.
I used to eat Denny's because I was drunk and broke. It's either one of those two, so I'm sure.
Yeah,
it was...
you know, it's funny. Denny's business model is not to compete with diners or restaurants; it's to compete with fast food.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
So Denny's is like, hey, you're gonna take your whole family to McDonald's or whatever. It's like, what a rip for like the same price or a little bit more money. You can have a sit-down meal at Denny's, and you're like, oh, I could have a chicken fried steak, you know.
Well, it's also, I feel bad for the people who work at Denny's because, like, whenever I would go to, like, a midnight movie showing of, like, Rocky Horror or Phantom of Paradise around Halloween.
Yeah.
Those waiters and waitresses, like, were ready to, like, fucking go off on a customer because there are just so many drunk assholes there. And, 2 a.m.
It's horrible.
And that's just, like...
horrible shift.
Yeah.
You know, funny thing, Phantom of the Paradise, Griffith from Berserk, it's the same design. They just copied it from Phantom of the Paradise.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
It's
that movie's criminally underrated.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, no one's seen it. It's such a great movie. It's a must see.
It is.
Yeah. De Palma's awesome. After you guys are done with Lynch, you're not gonna like him as much, but you should definitely watch some De Palma. There's a great De Palma. You know.
Well, have you heard the whole story about how the Led Zeppelin manager, or I think it was the Led Zeppelin manager, had the Swan Song.
Peter Grant?
Yeah, I think it was him who had Swan Song Records and sued the company, I think it was Fox or whatever, who was releasing it, and they had to go back and digitally add in Death Records and Phantom of Paradise on all those scenes, and it kind of looks like shit.
Wait,
or not digitally, but like hand.
Oh, they had to like actually optically do it, which is really fucked. Yeah. That is horrible.
Yeah, and like there are some scenes that they like re-edited to try to get rid of it, but like you can still see it in the background like occasionally.
Oh my God, I did not know that. That's another tidbit.
Yeah.
Here's another tidbit. I don't know if they've changed this. If you watch This is how it was the DVD. It's probably different now on streaming. I don't know. Mulholland Drive, one of the nude scenes, there is like a digital masking on the privates because it was actually in the contract. That's like, I'll do full nude for the theatrical, but not on home video.
That's a very interesting stipulation.
So it was, well, it's a different time, and so there is this weird like blurring. You can see it now. I don't know if that's, I don't know, maybe they renegotiate or something. I don't know how it's like on streaming, but I do remember that very clearly on the DVD.
That's interesting, and I can't say that I've noticed that because I haven't seen it in theaters.
Oh yeah. So it was this funny thing. My buddy, because he saw it in theaters and then he had the DVD. He's like, "Hey, I saw this in theaters. Like, they check this out." And I was like, "Oh shit, wow!" And then he found out it was because of this contract thing. Sorry, that's a weird tidbit. Hey, but here's one thing, and I said this earlier in the stream. Obviously, with people to come in and out. You've seen Body Double, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay, never mind. Just go watch Body Double. It's amazing. De Palma. If you like Phantom of the Paradise, you're gonna love Body Double. If you watch Body Double, you're gonna have these moments. You're like, whoa, that's like Mulholland Drive. Whoa, that's like Mulholland Drive. Whoa, it's like Mulholland Drive. And it's my personal theory that Lynch had all that footage from that TV show that failed, that he turned into Mulholland Drive, and he shot new scenes, and he based the structure of the movie around Body Double. And
I wouldn't be surprised because of how many projects. Like, I could see him being constantly trying to have to defend himself in terms of getting money to make movies because they're so, cult. Like, you either get them or you don't, and even if you don't get them, you are still kind of mesmerized by them.
Yeah, I don't know, because I think Lost Highway was like an independent film. All this stuff though, people are always able to get funding back then, and there's a point in like the modern times when I think everything became less viable, and it became this thing where it's like Spike Lee can't get funding for a movie, so and so can't get funding for a movie.
Yeah, I like
that. That sucked because it used to be back then. Even the coolest, the really artistic, great filmmakers, they were always able to fund these projects, because they would be the theatrical run and the video,
Who was a Japanese director who did the Dreams movie?
Oh, Akira Kurosawa?
Yes. Oh my God, that's
dude,
fantastic.
He's like, he's one of the most important filmmakers in history. He invented cinema violence, like as we know it,
Yeah, but I mean, like even what's his name, Francis Ford Coppola, his latest movie that was terrible.
Megapocalypse.
Yeah, like
I really want to watch it, and everyone's like, dude, they're just like, don't even bother. Like all my film friends are just like, don't even do it.
It is not. No, it's not a good movie. But like, I feel like that kind of set the stage of now even good directors who are doing a passion project might like, the studio's like, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot with this, so we're going to pass.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's self-funded. He sold the winery to do it, so that's why I feel like actually I'm gonna watch it. I feel like I have to just a tribute.
We'll do it. I mean, the worst thing is you waste 2 hours of your life, and I do that every day. So.
Oh, are you kidding? Fuck the phone. That's something I spend so much time on the phone doing nothing. I'm like, I should just be get some movies in, get some more video gaming in. Feel better about it than your fucking phone. Nothing's worse than the phone. You're gonna waste your life. Waste it a good way. Wait, John Waters' movie got canceled? I love John Waters.
John Waters is amazing. Oh my God.
Yeah. John Waters went to this like I think it was like a death metal show or something like that, or hardcore show recently.
He was a punk rock original, like the OG first wave punk rocker.
Oh, of course, yeah. But I just meant like now. It was just like it's like some recent band. It was like some band like I don't know. I forgot their name.
Oh my God, that's another director I could talk about for a while, like especially his earlier work.
I'm a big fan. Not a lot of people have seen it. I think was it Desperate Living?
Desperate Living.
The one with all the sets.
Oh yes, the one with Johnny Knoxville in it.
No, okay, not that one. No, it's an early one. It's like made like it comes out. It's like he did Pink Flamingos. It's in his it's in his super crazy era. It's before he got more. It's like I think it's the last one he made before. It's the only one without Divine in it too, of his early shit.
So no, I don't think I've seen that one.
It is
the ones that
you have to see it. It's my favorite John Waters. It's so bananas. It's like I'd never heard of it, and it's like it has all these like sets. and it's like kind of fantastical, and there's like a queen, and it's oh my god, it's so weird. It's a strange movie. I saw it so long ago. I got to rewatch it actually, but I remember seeing it and being like, that was amazing.
So one of the things that I love about John Waters is, as weird and like kind of gross as he is, he's never had like sexual assault allegations or anything like that, which is just like all the more makes him all the more the legend, you know.
Well, I mean, he's a gay man. I mean, that's not going to come up. Well, actually, that's not. That's true. That's true. Actually, funny story. I had an old roommate who worked for Bryan Singer. He moved to Hollywood and he got a job as an assistant for Bryan Singer, and he quit in one day. He says it was the most stressful, like terrifying, horrible experience of his life, and he like worked for like 1 12-hour day and then just quit.
Yeah, that sounds terrible, but like with Bryan Singer, you know, he might not be a pedophile, but he hangs around a lot of pedophiles, so you know, just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Oh, Trapped Under Ice. That's what I was about to say. John Waters of the Trapped Under Ice show. That's what I meant to say. I was on the tip of my tongue.
Okay.
I've never seen Cecil B. Demented. I thought that got horrible reviews. That was considered
It was not good.
You know what's funny though? A lot of movies that were considered bad back then, movies have got such dagashitara now. Just like random movies from like late 90s I'll put on, I'm like, that was pretty fucking good. Like movies that would be considered shit back then, you know?
Yeah.
I gotta figure out this John Waters movie. I have to make sure I'm recommending you guys the right
Cecil B. Demented though, like the beginning was strong. It's just like it kind of flopped at the end.
Oh yeah, Desperate Living. Okay, this Desperate Living. No. This is right. Yes, this 1977. This is the weirdest fucking movie. It's like crazier than Pink Flamingos, I think, because it has this fantastical, bizarro element, and it's like obviously Pink Flamingos is the one for the reason, but it's so strange. This one, and it has like sets. It has sets. It's really cool. And they're all cheap. I don't know. It's really worth a watch. I only saw it once, but man, it was good. Actually, Female Trouble is probably better. Female Trouble is really good. His early run is fucking sick. Look at this.
I will say though, I'm kind of happy with the direction that horror movies have been going in the last like 10 years, where they're starting to like, you know, stop being just mindless slashers. Like even a mindless slasher, like what was that movie where it's basically like a Jason Voorhees movie, but from the perspective of Jason?
Oh, I don't know. I got no idea.
Oh my God, it'll come to me. But basically, it was really weird because it's like, oh, how did the killer get there? And it's like, from the killer's perspective, he's just playing with the toy for like 5 minutes. He's like, oh wait, I was gonna go murder some people, and then he gets up. This is just things like that. And The Substance was really good too. If you haven't seen that,
I haven't seen the I've been hearing it's incredible. I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah.
I keep having this issue where it's like my time to watch a movie is right before bed, and so I want to put on anime, but I don't want to read subtitles, and I don't want to put on a horror movie, so I don't want fucked up dreams. So I'm like, what do I watch right now?
So I actually watch a lot of horror movies before I go to bed because they're really like dark in terms of color palette, so it's not like blasting my eyes with bright light. And I take drugs to go to bed, like not prescriptions, whatever. And so I don't dream a lot. So, you know, it doesn't like, it's a weird thing to have like that not affect you, but you still like, oh, this is a really good movie. And then he's like people getting murdered, and then you're like, oh, I'm tired. They're just killing that person in the bed. I shouldn't fall asleep in it.
Oh, that's a weird one. It's interessante. Yeah, the shit I'm watching infiltrates my dreams all the time. Hey, I got a question. Can you rap?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, I cannot drop some bars to close you out on.
Can you like can you read us like a poem or like a monologue?
Let me think. I can make up a poem if you want. All right, give me.
It's up to you. I mean, I guess I can wait for someone else to call in, but it definitely feels like the end of the night. I don't know. I'm not getting it. Like no one's ringing right now.
Okay. Let me see. Let me pull up The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh wait. Actually, you know, we got someone calling in. Unless you want to do The Raven.
All right, cool.
Okay, take it. Hey, what's up? You're live. Hello. Hey, you're really quiet, bud.
Hey, can you hear me better now?
A little bit. It's still really quiet.
All right, I'm sorry. My mic is screwed up. How you doing, Johnny?
I'm good, man. Man, your mic is dog shit. They're so quiet. What's up?
Dude, I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. I've had it for over 5 audio quality, and it's devastating, man. So I apologize. Can you
Yeah.
hear me okay?
I'm turning up my headphone. I don't know if the stream can hear you, but yeah. What's up?
Can you hear me, Johnny? If you can hear me.
Yeah.
Grateful. I had two things to tell you. Well, one's a question, one's a statement. Number one, my favorite health song is Masquerade. What are your thoughts on it?
What are my thoughts of the song, or what are my thoughts that you like it?
Sorry, did you say what do I like about it?
No. What are my thoughts that you like it as your favorite, or my thoughts of what I think about the song?
Either, man. Whatever's more interesting, dude.
I don't know. Matt's Grave. That was co-written with Corin Roddick of Purity Ring. Originally, we wanted that to be a Purity Ring collab, but it was kind of a weird time for Purity Ring, and if they had put out that as a single, it would have been like there was usually this huge gap between records. They didn't want too much scrutiny out as a song, which I totally get because it's like how you want to do it. So
I wanted to say that because I've listened to you guys for years, and that song is like the definition of sadness to me. Like something about the fucking sound. I don't know if it's synth or horn.
Mm-hmm.
It's fire, and I love it. I appreciate that.
Cool, man. Dude, I don't think the check can hear you at all, man. I'm like cranking the Deutsch here, the mic to hear you in the ears.
I'm literally like 1 centimeter from my mic. Is this any better?
I think so, maybe. I think your shit is fucked up.
All right, well, dude, I wanted to say to you, laid off 2 days ago. I got laid off from my job. I've been working corporate.
Oh fuck, man. I'm sorry.
That's cool. I got laid off, and today was my payday, and I have not been paid yet. I'm on Eastern time. I should have been paid yesterday, so it's now been 6-7 hours.
Oh shit.
Could you spot me 200 on the Cash App?
What?
I know that's crazy, right? But I'm so close to crashing out in contact.
Whoa. Let me think about that one. I don't even use Cash App, by the way.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get in the habit of like spotting fools' money on the stream.
As you shouldn't, but I'm glad I got to tell you about my favorite song, because I listen to that song so much, dude. It's such a good song. I don't know if it's like an underrated pick.
Oh, awesome, man. I think, dude. Well, shit. I hope you're doing all right. I hope they fucking pay you, man. And then you get this phone fixed. Oh, and if you do need a new phone, go to backmarket.com. You can just get a refurbished phone. It's perfect condition. It's a lot cheaper.
All right, man. All right, I'll check it out.
I'll see you. I'll see you. Oh my god, that's loud as fuck. Okay, sorry. I don't think anyone heard anything about that at all. Yeah, let's get closed out. Someone got bars or a poem. I should let the guy write the poem. Let's close this out, and let's all go watch a David Lynch movie. I want everyone to homework is to watch at least one David Lynch movie before next Jueves, especially if you haven't seen one. But if someone can give me a ring a ding ding, let's close it out tonight, right? Hey, what's up? You're live.
I don't think I've heard about that.
Oh, you got to mute
Hey,
this.
how you doing, Johnny?
What's up, man? You got to mute that stream.
I just did. Sorry about that.
What's up, bud? How you doing?
All good. How about yourself?
I'm great, man. It's a Jueves. How you doing?
It fucking is. So I got 2 questions for you. First time calling, so I'm a little bit all over the place. Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it.
So what's your favorite sub?
Sub, like a sandwich?
Yeah.
I love an Italian hoagie. You know, classic.
Yeah. Usually I go for like chicken tenders with like chipotle sauce. Those are bangers.
As a sandwich?
Yeah, dude. You never been to Publix?
No.
Dude, like they got some chicken tender stuff in Publix. You can add like toppings on it, like lettuce, tomato, and all that other shit.
All right, I'm listening.
Chipotle sauce.
Actually, you know what my favorite sandwich in the world is? If you're in Pittsburgh, they got this place called Primanti Brothers, and it's a sandwich, and you can order whatever sandwich you want, and then they add fries and coleslaw into the sandwich. It's amazing.
It sounds wild.
It's like a sandwich with everything. It's delicious.
I'm not huge on coleslaw, but I think I'd give it a shot.
It works in the context of the sandwich. You're gonna like this sandwich, you know?
Yeah.
It's quite.
And I had another question.
Yeah.
So if you could, let's say, designate a boss to your discography, like health discography.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which bosses would you like put for each album?
The boss, the song. Like, who is the boss?
Yeah.
The song?
Well, no, like albums. Like, let's say in general, Elden Ring is Radon. I mean, sorry, well, my bad. Rat Wars is Radon, and so on and so forth.
I don't know, because like as like a comparison, it'd be like the more challenging one. So I don't know, like that's harder to listen to, right? Is that comparison we're making?
Either harder to listen to or harder to play and stuff like that.
Oh, well, I don't know, harder to play, but I don't know. The later albums have guest musicians, like.
Oh, okay.
Like we have like the guy from Lamb of God playing guitar and shit on there. I guess you could say if it's supposed to be challenging, like harder to listen to, well then just go backwards. The first album is the hardest to listen to. It would be the most challenging. How about that? Actually, never mind. We have an EP of just noise called Dimensions of Noise. It's on our Ko-Fi Patreon that you can hear, and that's I don't know if it's more challenging or not. Maybe that's actually less challenging. Whatever. I don't know. This is a very bizarre comparison.
Interesting.
Well, shit, man. Do you have any bars for me? Could you rap some bars for us?
Well, I was writing something earlier.
Hell yeah!
I know you always ask for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let me go. As eyes turn black, always ready for the counterattack. You're stuck in the past. I strike in the present like a flashback. Loaded max filled with verses for the cul-de-sac. Watch your body stack. Time to pack. From the trip, you ain't coming back. I'm feral, hide in the darkness like a kettle. Driven by the mental, it's simple, I never settle. When you play according to your strings, you get played like a fiddle. In the middle of the battlefield, your fate is sealed. Like water in abandoned buildings, you're staying still. Built for peace, but bred for war. I'm coming for the kill. What's a king to a peasant with nothing to yield? But what's a king to a god when I'm pulling off stops? Call me Brainiac, cause the way I'm controlling the ops. It's criminal how others drop. My bad. It's criminal how others come drops and flops. I got a little shop selling horror is all I got. So take it. Best thing you could do is turn to phase it. Sacrificial lamb got itself a cult following. It's harrowing, watching the humanity start hollowing. Living on borrowed time, lined up in the optics. Hear the clock tick, turn cold like the Arctic. Spark up the joint, get filled like a hollow point. Watch your fate rest on the flip of a coin. One batch, two batch, penny and dime. I'd say catch your pearls before swine, but you're all out of time.
Woo! Thanks, man. I appreciate the bars, baby. All right, that's it. That's a perfect way to end the stream. Thanks for calling, bud. I'll see you.
Of course. Take care, man.
Awesome, everyone. I love you guys so much. I'll see you next Thursday. Everybody watch your David Lynch film, and Brianna will figure out your technical issue next time. Let's everyone go watch Blue Velvet. Go watch anything. Maybe I'll watch The Straight Sword tonight. All right, good night, everyone. Love you guys.